Let's see what we have here. Hi. Doing it for the gram. Doing it for the gram.
I didn't even go by
la. Checking them all out. Watching them all. Connecting. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
On. He was a hard-working man all weekend long.
Yes, he was busy.
He worked too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
But it's all about the money.
Because his reward is to return back to work. That would be Freddy Mac. Good morning, Freddy Mac. We have Monica Brooks in the house as well. And me, Zack Jackson, your K92 Mornin Thang. And I do believe Freddy Mac had 247 different side business engagements this weekend.
A lot of ventures.
Stuff.
Yeah, huh?
Some station stuff, too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, some K92 stuff.
I count that as side business
freelance
stuff just because it's extra.
Yeah.
And it's supplemental income also.
True,
so to me, that's sort of the definition of the side hustle. But he was at Splash Valley Water Park on Friday night for camp night. And you're a wedding DJ on the weekends a lot of times. So you had a rehearsal dinner to go to.
Yep, right before Splash Valley. So I did the show Friday, went to Lynchburg, came back for Splash Valley at 6 p.m., and then that was only Friday. And then Saturday, woke up, did Shoe Carnival in Roanoke. So shout out to them. Thanks so much for having us. Brittany and her team over there were awesome. And then I did a wedding Saturday evening.
Yeah.
That didn't start till 7, Zach. The wedding started at 7.
Oh, my God, that's
over
late.
at midnight.
That's a very late night. So you think, okay, well, at least he'll have Sunday to reset and reload. You had another wedding on Sunday.
Had another wedding yesterday, Sunday, and that went till I was home a little after 11. You know, not too late, but I could feel during cocktail hour, because Monica was at this wedding. It was former intern Sydney's wedding. She got married, sitting in the square downtown. Amazing wedding, very nice, very pretty. And I told Monica and her husband Jared during cocktail hour, I said, guys, my eyes are so heavy. Like I feel
know.
I feel tired.
I said, look at Fred. I said, Fred looks tired.
Yeah. I look tired?
Yeah, you looked a little tired. Yeah,
you seem good right now. You actually seem way less miserable than I was completely expecting. Just, hey guys, a really long weekend.
Well, yesterday he looked like he had lost weight. Like I wanted to give you a plate of food. Like you did. I told you. I said I think he's lost weight.
I was wearing dark clothes.
I know. And I said maybe
so that
it's
takes
because,
off a few pounds.
I know, and I told Jared that too. I said, but maybe it's the dark clothing that makes him look slimmer. But I think he's lost weight. He needs something to eat and drink, and maybe a pillow.
Yeah, I needed a pillow for sure. And then I get home, and of course, I'm so tired. I've been busy all weekend.
You have a wife now,
and I have a wife. She's been, doing things at home, staying busy or whatever without me, and I'm like full of energy when I get home.
Wired,
I'm still awake.
Yeah. Never tired at the right time.
I got to wind down. I don't know how I'm going to wind down. So I just sat in bed and watched Friends, like an episode or two of Friends. And then midnight, I'm like, okay, I got to.
But you made it through the weekend. I know on Friday it was kind of ominous. When you have those busy days or weeks that are hanging over you, but then when they're done, you got all that money in your pocket now.
Yeah. And I mean, don't get it confused. I don't want anybody to misunderstand. I love what I do. I don't dread it at all. I did dread it kind of going up to because I'm going to be so busy.
Yeah.
But doing all those individual things, they all were great events. Okay. You know what I mean?
So good, because I dreaded it for you, Fred.
I'm tired. Don't get me wrong about that either.
I was terrified about the whole thing. I mean, Fred, he does a show on Friday, and then he goes to rehearsal dinner, and then he goes to Camp K92. I did the show on Friday, and then I went to the couch.
Yeah.
He said, I need a nap.
I did.
I was dreaming of the couch.
Did you make a drink, Zach, and go, cheers to Fred?
In honor of Fred.
While I lay on the couch. Absolutely. But we're here. We are ready to roll on your thing. If you're traveling around this summer and Money Mondays, I'm going to try to help you out at 7:45, how to save battery and data on your phone, because that's always a big deal, especially when you're traveling. Strong Mom shout-outs at 7:15. Give some mama free groceries. K92radio.com. You want to nominate yours. Hot List is next.
Finally, the perfect movie for Taylor Swift. And folks, they keep talking about Beyonce.
I just realized what you did.
Shame
on you. Shame on you. You didn't work nearly as much as he did this weekend to be bringing that kind of joke around here.
I tried it.
Oh,
okay,
man.
folks, we're talking about Beyonce. I'll tell you why in the hot list.
So good morning to y'all. You want to text in 52353 or join us on any of our live video feeds behind the scenes, Facebook page right now, YouTube channel, and Twitch as well.
Join us July 28th and go ho, ho, ho for our Christmas in July game. Okay. Salem Red Sox. Oh. Join us July 28th and go ho, ho, ho for our Christmas in July game.
What's up, Jeff, Samantha, Josh, Rob, hey. Yo.
Christmas in July themed birthday party or something. I saw on Instagram. But it wasn't Ryan, but it was somebody else. I was like, oh, that's like people do that. It was just, some old-timey thing. Christmas in July.
Nabba-dooby-doo. Walla Walla, Washington. All right. Got that fired up. Just making sure everything is up and live. Let's go here. Are we live here? Yes, we are live there. And are we live here?
My mom called me over the weekend. I was like, I can't talk right now.
Too busy. Don't talk to me, woman.
Never had a chance to call her back.
You had many things going on. You ain't got time for your mother. What, you don't have time for your mother?
I meant to send a text like, hey, DJ Roanoke right now. I'll call you later. Never even sent that text.
So now you're going to text the supreme lie. Oh, I'm just seeing this.
I know, right? No, it's like, hey, I was busy. What's up?
I'm just seeing this now.
Just now seeing this.
Yep. Big liar.
Liar, pants on fire.
Right.
But, yeah, so it didn't rain, so I moved everything outside because that's where they wanted the first dance and stuff from the actual rooftop. So I moved, like, everything outside, put up the lights and everything.
Yeah, rain held till later. Woke me up.
Yeah, it's like
point.
11. 15, 11:30. Like, it was perfect. I was, like, packing up and starting to sprinkle.
This Saturday was loud-ass thunder and lightning, man.
Did the power go out for you?
For 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up, the stove light clock was.
Yeah, we were still awake. Jessica and I were sitting out on the deck, watching the rain and everything, and boom, off, and then you always know if it comes back within the first 5 seconds, you're good. Yeah. Otherwise, it's off for hours. Yeah. Like that's basically how it works. It's either 5 seconds or hours. What's up, Rob?
Boom, it was out, and I said, oh shit. By the time I said that, it was back on.
By the time you finish that phrase.
Never mind.
Outrage. No, never mind.
Yeah.
We're screwed. No, we're not.
Oh shit. Okay.
Phew. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I gotta remind me after. I gotta go tell Ian. I forgot. Oh. Dead. What up, Trip? Hey. Ba-da-bop.
Yes, it is the perfect movie for Taylor Swift. Finally, they're turning the musical Cats into a movie, and Taylor Swift is set to star in that movie, along with Jennifer Hudson.
Monica Brooks is having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
She's practically a cat.
Did you write that on Saturday and just save it all weekend?
Yeah, save this Taylor Swift dirt.
She's a proud cat lady.
I mean, she looks like a cat already.
She doesn't look like a
She
cat.
has cat-like features.
She has cat-like features. Monica is right. She has, and she does her eyes in the cat-like features.
Cat-like bangs and everything. Like she's a cat. She's
I've
a
never
woman.
Bangs.
Now, first of all, I've never seen a cat with bangs.
What's that?
No, but if a cat could have bangs, Taylor Swift would rock that.
Okay.
She would start that trend.
And if anyone has a cat with bangs and you want to text a picture to 52353, I welcome. I welcome the bangs. But yeah, she's going to be in the Cats movie.
And we don't know
I guess.
what character just yet, but we do know that Jennifer Hudson, she's playing Grisabella, which is a cat that falls on hard times, which is pretty much Mariah Carey and glitter kind of thing. That's what I think.
Okay.
Well, congrats to
Congrats
It's a
to
cat
them.
with bangs living the life of Mariah Carey.
Monica's throwing shade like
that wasn't
underneath.
shade.
Like it was a little subtle shade. Like
I don't
it's kind
understand
of
what
like
you're saying.
this.
I believe that wasn't shade is the quote said by every shade thrower ever.
Yeah.
Just so we know.
Definitely.
Oh, goodness. All right. Beyonce, folks are talking about Beyonce, too, because they want her to be pregnant.
At this point, do you think she's pregnant or do you think she's messing with people? Because it's one or the other.
At this point, I think she's pregnant. I switched up. And the reason I say this is because Beyonce, she works hard on every detail of her life. And they said on Instagram, she's posed next to the number 4. You don't really notice it, but it is there. And so
the number 4.
The number 4. And the number 4 means a lot to her because that's like the birth dates and the wedding and all this and that. So it would make sense for her to say
fourth kid.
Fourth baby.
Because she did something similar when it was the 3 kids.
Very subtle.
She
did.
She posed by a 3. I saw her in some high-waisted jean shorts over the weekend. I mean, again,
I think she's pregnant.
Fred and I do not make comments that we ever think a woman looks pregnant. So I'll just, what Monica said.
Yeah.
That's all. And she
I
rubbed
think
her
she is.
belly on stage.
She did.
She did the, I've had life in here move. So she's either messing with all of us
But
or
why would
she's-
she do such a thing?
I don't think she would.
No, I think she's pregnant.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it's not by chance she posed by that number 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it is her favorite number and all that, but it's the perfect way to sort of
needs-
subtly announce it without
Exactly.
announcing it,
In
right?
the immortal words of Flavor Flav.
Wow. Yep.
There it
That's
is. Hot list in the house. Monica Brooks, by the way, I don't know if anyone knew this. All that fresh, hot cat comedy was delivered by a vampire. Monica Brooks is a vampire. We will explain next. Then we'll get into Instagram. Beyonce doing the 4 and kind of doing it for the gram, as well as what your Instagram pose says about you. So you do a pose.
Interesting.
What's that mean? It's mostly poses for supermodel-y lady type poses and Kardashians and things like that. But we will get into the messages behind the poses.
Very nice.
It is on the way, and probably an occasional cat joke from Monica.
Perfect.
Meow, meow.
Yes.
Good meowing, yes. Hi! Hey, Darlena. Hola. Hey, hey.
I didn't even see that. I didn't even notice that. Little pose next to the little number 4. Oh, baby number 4. Her birthday's in April, right? Is it April? Or is it on the 4th? What is it? Something like that.
But it would make sense, though, for her to
Their wedding and all that kind of stuff. Beyonce birthday, September 4th. And then Beyonce, well, they renewed their vows. So do you have a new wedding anniversary when you renew your vows?
Oh, no.
It's the same, right?
It's the same.
What about in their case, though?
Oh, you
because
checking this too?
because he, like, cheated or whatever. Wedding day.
I think she wants to have one more kid.
And they got married April 4th.
Kanye, they have 3. They need to have one more.
I always have to have one more.
And that means Kim is going to get her surrogate knocked up or get her pregnant.
Hey, go do something. Hey, shove this. Get pregnant.
This syringe and just shoot that stuff right there.
So they got married April 4th, 2008. Her birthday, September 4th.
Yeah. So they can say, all right, we got our 4.
I haven't
And
seen
they
the
would have the
high-waisted
perfect
jean thing,
family,
though.
the original perfect family.
Okay.
4.
All right.
Yeah. And they would have a boy.
Fair enough. Whatever.
Family of 4.
Huh?
I was a family of 4.
I know, I'm talking about like with kids, 4 kids.
4 kids. Yeah, you're not a family of 4.
Oh, no.
They're a family of more. You're a family of 4 total.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, they need to have 2 boys, 2 girls.
Alina Banaboo.
And I bet you she's gonna have a boy because she's gonna have the sperm spin and all that.
The sperm spin.
Yeah, spin.
Me gonna do the sperm spin. Sperm spin. Sperm spin.
Why waste time? Just spin the sperm and then you get whatever.
Spin the sperm.
Spin it.
Helicopter.
That sounds like a Migos song. Spin it.
Spin it. Spin that sperm.
Speaking of amigos, what's his name? Got serious
Offset. Yeah, I saw that. Offset. In trouble.
So they drove to Charlotte after the wedding. They drove straight to Charlotte.
What?
At 7 from Bermuda.
Might redo the news.
Oh, wow.
In like his last story, he messes up. Then just goes right into the weather. I don't know. He doesn't finish the story. Like there's a line, then he stops and he resays it, and then he just goes right into the forecast. I don't. Was it which one was it? It's the Tekashi 6ix9ine story. Or if you just want to take that story out, you can just do that. I'll try to find which newscast is it? Just one. I figured he just did one. I didn't know if he did both, but it was News One was the one that I played. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Thanks, news director. Ian's like, okay, consider it done.
Morning Thang. Ready to help you shake off that Monday funk?
Shake it off.
Let's if Jason in Roanoke text in to 52353. Good morning, Freddy Mac, the wedding crasher.
Hey, what up?
I mean, you were invited, so you're not technically a crasher. You were working these weddings.
I'm a vendor.
You are. You're a vendor. That's right.
I went up like the back entrance of Center in the Square yesterday to get to the rooftop where the wedding was. And, I was like, okay, cool. Little back hallways. Like, nice. Very nice.
There you go.
Service elevator.
Goose text in 52353. Shout out to everybody. It's grind time.
Yep.
Yeah. But he does put a smiling face emoji with sunglasses on. So that I believe that means he is ready for it.
Yep.
Nice. Bring it on.
He's cool.
You can always join us on any of our live streams, YouTube channel, Twitch, if that's what you do, or the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. Good morning to Josh in there, Trip, Dalina, David, Jeff. Do they realize that they are staring at the face of a vampire? Oh! Monica Brooks
take the blood.
Is a vampire. That is true. Is it? Yes. Don't
throw garlic at me. No, it was
So what? Explain to everyone. You did the vampire facial.
Yes.
With our friends.
The vampire facial over at MediSpa here in Roanoke. I went and I had it done, and
what does
it
that
was
mean?
The vampire facial. Basically, they take your blood and spin it. They take the platelets and they put the platelets on your face and then microneedle that into your face. And it does bring your face like back to life.
Now help me on it. So microneedle, I'm guessing that's sort of acupuncture on your face.
Yes.
So they're poking tiny holes in your face so your own blood can soak back into your face. Wow.
And it brightens your
Stuff
skin.
like that is
It
amazing.
tightens.
I mean, that sounds
very
ridiculous. And I know some people, they think, oh my God, that's so gruesome. But compared to a facelift.
It's not at all. It's not gruesome. It's not what you
Monica's
think.
been doing it for years for fun. She lays at home.
So
She
why
covers.
not go to
She
the
spreads her blood on her face and then pokes herself with pens and pencils. So why not do it in a sterile atmosphere, right?
That's right. But it does make your skin look so much more vibrant.
Okay.
And I can feel my skin tightening up and just lifting a little bit. I can feel the difference.
Okay. Because now, Fred, you and I can safely say this. Before you had this vampire facial, you just looked old and terrible.
Just old, just
my
worn
God.
down.
Yep,
Tales
your
of the Crypt.
skin was just disgusting.
It was that
You
bad.
do look a little brighter today.
It is. It's brighter.
You look bright in a good way.
I'm actually
Fresh
shocked
face.
that both Monica and Freddie Mac look fresh-faced today because Fred had a ridiculously long weekend of work. And then Monica and Fred went to the same Sunday night wedding, which I classified as a terrible idea. I was invited to this wedding, didn't go because it was a Sunday night wedding, and that just was not happening.
Sunday night weddings can be hard.
It was,
It can be very hard.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be trouble. Like, getting up this morning wasn't easy. I definitely will need a nap later. You know what I mean? But it was definitely like, oh, man, Sunday night. 4 a.m. comes early on Monday.
Yeah.
But we made it through.
But you powered through. Monica
face.
powered through as well. Fresh face?
Yes.
She's got the fresh
It's a vampire facial that helps me out.
I know, man. That was good. Yeah, Monica called me just to tell me after she got it. She was like, I didn't want anything. I just called you just to say when she got it on Friday.
Does
I
it
just called to
hurt?
say I got it.
And it doesn't hurt.
Okay,
it
really?
does not hurt. It's shocking because I think people, they automatically assume, oh my gosh, micro needling. What
Of course.
is that?
People don't like needles. They freak out.
No, but it does not hurt at all.
And
Interesting.
It's really amazing what
Do the
your
research
own,
on it if you want to know.
Yeah, it's very cool, like what your blood can do for you.
Yeah.
Right? That sounds like a weird statement, but my brother, he had like tendonitis in his knees, growing pains and all that kind of stuff, but he had this kind of procedure done where they took blood from somewhere else in his body. And they injected it back into his knees. And that healed his knees, like, so he doesn't have any pain and all that kind of stuff.
That's that platelet injection stuff. I know. What's ridiculous about all of it is you think, wait, so they took my blood and then they put it back in me and then that healed everything. But when that blood was in my body, it was so lazy and not helping me.
It was hanging out.
It wasn't circulating the correct way or something.
And that's why I say the fountain of youth is within you.
That's spot on right
You
there.
know what,
like
Monica? That was the perfect phrase. Good Lord. It's gonna be like this all day. So we'll leave on Monica's, Monica's high, whatever that is.
I like it.
Monica's ridiculous words of wisdom every single time. So I believe that is the end of that right there. Vampire facial. Thank you to Medi Spa.
Yes, big thanks.
Awesome. And
thank you, Amy.
Ridgewood and Salem, kind of behind that Kroger that's there off Electric Road. I'm doing that freeze your fat cell thing
Cool sculpting.
on Thursday. Cool sculpting to see what that's like.
Very nice.
Fred's perfect, so he doesn't need anything.
Oh, stop. No way.
Text in now, 52353, or join us on any of our live feeds, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch.
We are incident free on the roads. If you see anything, please let us know. You can text 52353 is our number. Please just text us safely. Make sure you have your headlights on this morning. And weather-wise today, some thunderstorms in the forecast for later. Getting to 81. Thunderstorms again tomorrow. 65 at K92. Why are you two smiling?
I'm looking at Zack like what he's
doing. I'm laughing because I'm looking at Rob's comment on Facebook. Monica, she's just looking at me. That's all. She has no idea what she's laughing about.
No.
I got to go back and find it because Rob enjoyed when Monica said the fountain of youth is within you. Apparently, she put a hilarious gasp at the end of it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find that. I got to find that right now.
A little clip.
Exactly. We'll get on that. Scoopla next. Doing it for the gram. And what your pose says about you.
Okay.
We know who you are just by the way you're standing, Bambi.
All right.
Bambi's a pose. We'll get into that. And there's actually, you know what? There is one on here that Fred does all the time.
Really?
Yes, there is. This is a classic Freddy Mac pose. Oh, you do? All right. We'll find out.
All right.
Oh, you do?
Because what's funny is if it's what I think he's talking about, or if it's any type of look away, Sydney actually calls it busy.
The busy look?
Yeah, you're busy. I'm like, what does that mean? It's just like you're posing, you're busy. I'm like, huh? You do some kind of look away. I'm like, so you do it all the time?
Look away, baby, look away.
Commented on a couple of my pictures saying busy.
Busy.
Back when she was here.
I was like, when you get ready to change the light bulb? I was like, you get ready to
I'm like, why isn't this?
I don't have
tall enough, though.
How am I gonna change a light bulb with no light bulb? Wait, I don't have one.
You gonna change an imaginary light bulb?
Yeah. I pulled the chair over, and Monica thinks I'm about to stand on it. No, I just want to stretch my leg out right now.
Oh.
And change an imaginary light bulb. Hang on.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I got a light bulb right here.
Oh,
I knew I'd put this in my pocket for something.
I always keep a spare light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
You need some platelets in that knee
Never
then.
know. I know, right? It is like some tendonitis or whatever.
All right.
In a car, driving to Lynchburg, and my leg is just kind of in this same position. It starts to hurt.
Yeah.
If it's bent for too long, but once I straighten it out, it's fine. I'm in the car trying to drive, so I put it on cruise control, and I'm trying to stretch
Straighten
my
it up.
leg.
Straighten it out.
Yeah, so get that pain and get out of there. I need to go get it looked at or something.
You know what, Monica? The fountain of youth is within you.
It was both of us.
Oh,
We both did.
yeah.
Oh.
She does it ooh, you like that, huh? That's that kind of. I've heard you do that. I've heard you do that before.
Oh, let's see. Effects. Normalize both channels. Okay, there we go.
Both channels.
Fountain of Youth. Got it. Hi. Oh, it's okay. No worry. I just wanted to give you a heads up. So.
It's been a little while, Evan. It's all good.
You were drunk. I understand. Not a problem. We're all drunk Monday mornings. It's good. Welcome. Have a great one. Thank you, though, for doing it. That's Evan, everybody. Evan. Evan's in for Joey.
It has been 2 years. That's right. For some reason, I feel like Joey's been the one doing it forever.
Well, it's just, and
But
also
Evan
it's
did
because
used
the
to do
times that Joey has been off, Ian has usually done it.
Right.
But
you
Evan
hardly ever
did
hear
it.
Evan.
Yeah.
Even Lillian, we heard her like last
Well, it's because Ian was off. Otherwise, it would have been Ian.
Right.
Hi, Donovan. What's up? What up? All right. Let's see. We got that there. I need this. I've got my Taylor Swift. Oh, I think I'm going to delete Pitbull. Womp, womp. Womp, womp.
Played some Fireball last night.
Fireball. David, I'm going to the beach in a week, too. Where will you be? Where you going? I mean, really, it's less than 1 week until the beach, because I'm going on Saturday.
Lucky.
Lucky is right. Today, I did start, it's my week prior to the beach tradition, and I'm sure, actually, I think most people do this. I'm sure you do it as well, as you say. When you wake up, your stupid alarm goes off, and you say, this time next week.
Oh, yeah.
Beach.
This time in 5 days.
This time next
This time
week,
tomorrow.
I'll be throwing up from being too drunk. Yes!
So I asked you about dinner ideas for Katie's birthday on Thursday.
Okay. Well, you have 5 seconds, so not right now, but
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, hi.
Think of anything.
Oh, Freddy Mac, how dare you ask me such tantalizing questions 7 seconds before we have to go on the radio.
Your mind's already working.
Oh,
I
man.
knew you. I thought about texting you, but I knew you'd have some ideas jumping.
Freddie Mac just got my wheels turning this
Yeah.
morning.
My
and,
wife's birthday is on Thursday.
okay, and you want to make her dinner?
No, I want to take her somewhere.
Oh, you want to take her to
and
dinner?
her mom and aunt are coming in town, too.
Okay.
So I'd like to show them around town,
All
to
right.
a nice little place
I can do
somewhere.
that discussion, too. Anything food-related. So if you want to go behind the scenes and listen to me map out Freddie Mac's wife's birthday plans, we'll get on that.
Word
That's
up.
you go on the Facebook page or the YouTube channel or Twitch, any of those. Rob was commenting on the Facebook stream about Monica's, your little words of wisdom right there about the fountain of youth being within you.
That's right.
Her little
Followed by
motto.
a very dramatic gasp. Actually, 2 dramatic gasps. Here they are.
And that's why I say the fountain of youth is within you.
You both. Why did I do
did it?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
I don't even
That was
remember
you.
that. Well, let me hear
And that's why I say the fountain of youth is within you.
I don't know why you did that. But
aha
you
moment.
probably did it because you've heard Monica do it subconsciously. You've heard her do it before because she does it a lot.
Uh-huh.
And now we're going to notice it every time
I know.
you do
I
it.
know.
But yeah,
Now I'll notice
you're
it.
going to
was
be
me.
hypersensitive to it.
choking on her wisdom. That's what it was.
And that's why I say the fountain of youth is within you.
It is, man.
That's what we were missing. Miss
is.
Fred going, eat.
Yeah,
We're going to have to find other times and then just put them together into a gasp
huge.
montage.
Yeah.
Morning Thang. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get on that.
Right.
We got it. Absolutely. Factor Bullcrap is next. Let's do WWE tickets. We have those or Comic-Con. So your
Word
choice,
up.
either of the ones that you want to do, that is on the way. But first we get into Instagram poses. Fred's got one. He does it a lot. He likes to do this pose. What's it say about him? Next.
Is that for all
It's your girl.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. So Freddie Mac is going to dinner.
Yes, I just found out my mother-in-law and they're coming in town. Like, you weren't going to tell me this?
Now, with the last time we
I wanted
did
to walk
dinner
around
plans, that
naked.
was with your family, right? Not her family.
I don't remember. It might just even been me and her. I don't remember.
Maybe. Or did you go with her? Anyway, okay.
I don't know.
I have to yell it. I have to have a big fight with Ben later. I was having a mini text argument with him because he insists that a certain restaurant that we all very much enjoy.
Doesn't like
Sucks, according to him.
Get out of here.
Sucks. He
All right.
says it sucks. Yeah.
I wonder what that's based on.
I
but
said,
whatever.
I'm gonna wager don't know what you're talking about, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see. So it's your mother-in-law and who?
Oh, her twin sister.
Okay.
Katie's aunt.
Okay, so 4 of you.
So just 4 of us, yeah.
I say Blue Apron, man.
Yeah, I thought about it. They changed their apron.
They changed their apron. Green apron?
They changed their menu and all of that, right?
They change their menu all the time.
It crossed my mind. I know you love that place.
Yeah,
I was
for
like, I don't know.
food.
And I was so busy this week, and I didn't have a chance to text you and ask you. But
For straight up food. I'm going to the menu right now. Let's see what we got here.
I also didn't know if it would be like too fancy or something.
Why?
Like you got all this stuff on the thing, but you don't know how to even pronounce it or something.
They have buffet.
Yeah, they have it. There's a CC's Pizza
Yeah.
Buffet.
Yeah,
if
yes,
you want to do that.
Oh, I don't feel bad then. This buffet. That was funny.
Hold up, come here, my big fella.
Come a big fella.
It's a good looking menu right now.
Big
At least the one on
fella.
their website.
Yeah.
No, I don't
I
think-
know what most of this stuff is.
I don't find it too fancy on the inside. And usually what happens, though, there, too, is there might be some stuff that's all, fancy in the description. But when you order it, you don't have to say any of those things.
Yeah.
You can say, I'll
You
have
ever
the
just-
pork loin.
Yeah, you ever just didn't know how to pronounce something? You say, I have
This one?
the Sue, that one.
The charfouvre good
Yeah.
did?
That one looks good.
Let's see. If you wanted more casual, I mean, if you're in the mood for a burger, you go to Beamer's. That doesn't feel like birthday food to me. No.
I mean, it does, but it don't.
That feels for like Freddy Mac's birthday.
With Suzanne Norton.
Oh.
I think it was not last year, the year before when Zack was
But to Blue Apron.
sick. No.
Oh, you went. Oh, gotcha. I was
Open
going
my
to say,
mouth.
I'm like, we went to Blue Apron. What are you talking
No,
about?
the year before that.
Right.
With Myers and
I was going to say, I wouldn't do that. What
I
you
was
talking
like,
about? What you talking about, Willis?
It was good though.
Delicate. Delocata. Dubaluba. Dubaluba. All right. Let's see what we got, What we got here? Factor Bullcrap on the way. WWE live tickets, or if you want to go to the Comic-Con that's coming to the Bergman Center, you can do that instead.
Life hacks.
It is all about the gram.
Yeah, Instagram.
Instagram for the 20-something generation. Call them millennials if you want, whatever it is. It's all about Instagram.
It is. More so than Facebook or even
Oh, yeah.
Snapchat to some extent.
Snapchat's
People
over.
love Instagram.
It's pretty.
It
I
is
mean,
pretty.
come on, it's gorgeous. The food, the posts, and people put a filter on. I don't care.
Millennials,
It's so good.
want is
even
there.
to the point you are now catering your vacations. The number one thing that people are looking for between 18 and 33 when talking about their vacations is they want someplace that is, quote, Instagrammable.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, because what that really means is what Monica just said. You want something that looks good, something that's beautiful, something that's, what you would
Gets lots of likes.
picturestic or something.
Yeah. I tell you what, if this trend continues, Myrtle Beach is in trouble because it is not Instagrammable. It's fun, and I enjoy Myrtle, but it is on no level is it picturesque.
No, it's not the same.
No. Some of those outlier beaches, they're super nice. You want to
Yeah.
go to like Sunset Beach, Pawleys Island, places like that.
What
But
was it about Myrtle?
straight up regular Monica, you want to tell me that Myrtle's Instagrammable in the pretty and beautiful Instagram way?
Just zoom in on the sand. Zoom in on it. Find a good area of sand and water.
Well, you know what? You could buy a bag of sand at Home Depot and just zoom in on it at your house then. Save you some money.
You go to the sandbox in the playground.
Uh-huh.
No. We
Don't
love
get me
you,
wrong.
Myrtle.
I like Myrtle.
We love you,
Zach,
Myrtle.
you go a lot. You
I
go to
do.
Myrtle a lot.
It's
Yes.
it's not a picturesque, nature-y kind of vacation. It's raw. Let's
Is
just
that
put
where
it
you're
that
going?
way.
You going to the beach this weekend?
I'm going to Ocean Isle, which is one of the fancier nearby-ish type places. Instagrammable, definitely.
I was going to say, if you're there, just take a picture while you're there and prove us wrong, right?
Monica,
you can just prove yourself wrong.
My
right?
house comes with a kayak. I got to figure out how to use that thing.
Ooh, a kayak.
You know what's going to
fancy.
happen is I'm going to be one of those rolly kayak guys. You know, the ones that flip over and then
Oh,
they flip back
dang.
over and then
Now,
they
that's
flip over.
Instagrammable right there.
I believe that's YouTubeable.
Oh,
what
it
we're
is.
talking
Yes,
about.
We're a
that's
GoPro.
Ay,
Yeah.
ay, ay.
dang.
That was the number one thing. The second thing, the runners-up, was alcohol availability.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's
You
vacation.
don't want no dry vacation.
And opportunity for personal development. That's what a work trip is for. Instagram poses, what do they say about you? There's several of them on here, and one of them is, it's a big one for Freddy Mac.
Really?
Yes, they call it the planted poser.
Planted?
The planted.
Okay.
Planted. So that is a hybrid of planned and candid.
Okay.
Where you're not the one taking the picture, but you say, oh, look at me.
It's
Yes.
a Freddy Mac pose. This is Freddy.
Why did both of y'all stand up just now?
Because we're doing the Freddy
We're
Mac
going to do the
poses.
Fred. We're going to do the Fred. Are you going to do your
All right.
Fred first?
Yes, I'll do my Fred. This one's
Okay.
good. I don't have a wall to lean up against, but if I had a wall, I would lean up against it. I would sort of put my thumbs maybe into my belt loops, and I'd just be like,
Okay, that's your Fred?
I'm sort of looking down the like, oh, shucks, you caught me in a photographic moment. Hang on.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Fred.
why we're doing these on our live feed.
Yeah, because Fred, you lean against the wall.
Yeah,
Lean
a lot of
against the
wall leaning.
You kind of look off into the distance.
Yep, he's looking off to the future or whatever it is.
There's something over there that got my attention, so I gotta.
Like,
It's the
you know
look.
what?
The
You're
look away.
You're at the barbershop.
You are.
What up, man?
What up, man?
What up, man? And one shoe is turned one way, the other one is kind of crossed over the other.
So these poses, Monica, are designed to heighten sexual attraction. Hello.
Oh!
Hey, ladies.
Y'all
how
got me
you
down
doing?
to a science.
We do. We've got you figured out.
That's what it says about me.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your come hither look. That's exactly
I
what it
didn't
is.
even realize that.
There's another one that a lot of female celebrities like to do on Instagram called the Bambi.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Bambi is when you're
leg something, right?
You're kneeling. And your knees are sort of out, and then you do that hand up behind your head, like, I'm just all innocent in the forest.
Got
Look
your
at me.
hand in your hair thing.
Fred's done
Okay.
that one too. Yeah.
And they say they know they look good, but they don't want you to think they tried too hard, which
Yeah.
they're trying excessively hard
They
for that
are.
pose.
we see you.
And
That's
then
a lot
I
of
do
people.
believe, Monica, this is a pose that you can start doing because it is named after you.
The Monica.
The
No.
T-Rex.
Oh, you shut your mouth. What is that?
You're supposed to, you put your claw hand sort of under your chin, sort of like, roar, look at me, this is my look. Roar.
Okay.
And Monica has T-Rex hands, so this is good. You can,
I'm shorter. I'm not short, but I'm shorter on the shorter scale.
Yeah, a little
But
bit
that's a
shorter
good
arms.
one when you get your nails done for girls.
fingers spread
Yes.
apart shows more ownership. So I'm owning that look.
Yeah.
It's kind of
that's what it is.
like as well.
I think
I'd say
a little
beauty
bit.
pageant
Fred's
is-
look is number one.
Oh yeah, Fred's is
Really?
they call it the Fred. The Fred
The
Fredded poser.
Dude, trademark. I'm trying to copyright
Or
that.
when
on it.
he's pretending to work out.
What? Oh, that's shade right there. I was jogging a little bit.
It's
I
ridiculous.
got some new workout clothes.
So the question
I'm
becomes
trying to model.
in these Instagram pictures where you're not the person taking the picture, and you see these with celebrities all the time. And you start wondering odd things. Like there was a picture of Justin Bieber making out with his girlfriend in a hot tub, and then you think to yourself, someone's taking this picture. Who's
is it?
this person?
Yeah.
So who's it more uncomfortable for, Fred? You pretending to jog, or say your wife having to say, wait, pretend to jog a little bit more. Let me get one more shot of you like
I'm
that.
not going to lie. It was one of the most recent pictures on my Instagram when Zach's talking about I was jogging up the street. We took the same picture because it was probably more comfortable for me. I felt weird. Cars were passing by, and I had to get out the way because cars were and so we had to, because it didn't look right.
Okay.
You know? So
now
it's
you
probably more
feel
uncomfortable for
awkward
me.
because you kind of look silly.
Yeah.
But she, I imagine, feels awkward because she's married to you. So
Maybe.
that becomes, there's a lot of life questions to go down at that
She
point.
loves taking pictures, though, so I don't know.
Okay.
That's a good
Ay,
question.
ay, ay. Factor Bullcrap is next. I was going to say who or what needs to be told to Factor Bullcrap. I don't know. WWE
Happy
Live
Monday.
tickets or Comic-Con, that is on the way.
Against this wall right here. This looks like a good wall.
Hey.
You're so dumb.
Doofus.
I'm always scouting. Hey, yo, I'm always scouting a brick wall, man. Brick wall, white wall.
Oh, Sherry, you are
Hey, I
welcome.
ain't mad because I'm always hitting like on this picture.
David Topsel, very nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. That's fun. I'm going to Ocean Isle.
Somebody takes a good picture. I'm the first one to hit. Whoop, I like it.
Yeah, Katie
Ooh,
does
Sherry,
fall this
congratulations.
side.
That's
This is your first
fantastic.
photo, 'cause I was staying. It's just, I just kind of do the hand cross. Do like this. You just one hand over the other. I do that just out of habit. No, Katie.
Oh, okay. I was like,
She calls it the Fred.
It's the Fred.
The Freddy Mac. Hey, what do you say?
Get juiced. Is the juice bar here now? Locally brewed, roasted coffee, and other.
get your juice.
Get juiced
Now you get juice and a salad.
at the same place.
Doing it for the salad. Doing it for the salad.
I was downstairs. Downtown.
Excuse me. More casual, but if you are into that type of cuisine, I do like that Greek restaurant downtown. Was it Athens?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That place is on Jefferson.
Yeah.
It's up from downtown a little bit. It's not really downtown is not the way to call that one. It's Roanoke. It's technically it's downtown Roanoke. I don't know what else you would call it, but it's a little up, kind of more Elmwood Park up.
You can go there and you can have ice cream and Bullcrap.
True.
Yeah. You used to have to drive over there. Kind of walk.
I mean, you could. You can walk, but
you can hike.
Yeah, so I like that place. Bless you. Let's see, what else is downtown that I would recommend? I gotta go. There's a new food truck. It's right by Tuco's. That's where they hang out. Hi. Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
What would you say?
Their like home base is behind Tuco's.
Was it that one you went there the other day, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
The Obes brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, so you ate there. Did you? They've Instagrammed me a little bit. Yeah. Their stuff looks good. They look like they're making high-end sandwiches, which is what I always say. Someone needs to make, because they had like a porchetta, and they were making their own pastrami. It doesn't surprise me, because porchetta's awesome. That's why. Yeah. It's like the greatest food ever.
They're going to tear out because one brother does wine and stuff. So they want to.
Okay, yeah, I saw something about, they mentioned the wine. Okay. Stand by. Got back to.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zack's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, King Zack! Factor Bullcrap is a grudge match of two listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets their choice. I have a pair of tickets to WWE Live, which is coming to the Berglund Center in August, or a family 4-pack of tickets to Big Lick Entertainment's Comic-Con, August 4th at the Berglund Center, theberglundcenter.com for details on all of them. We'll start with caller 9 now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. We will pick two contestants, and they will go head-to-head. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap. All right, so you have Christmas in July. You know what that is, okay?
K92, hello? Hey, what's your name? Hey, be sure to have your radio turned off, okay? Just make sure that we're not on speaker or Bluetooth, okay? All right, and what's that? K92, hello? Hey, what's your name? Hey, Brandon. Be sure to have your radio turned off, okay? All right, and what's that?
Yeah. Yeah. Migos! What's up, Gerard, Brenda, Amy, Nikki, Matthew, Stephanie, as she is known by no one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think the blue apron menu looks pretty good right now. Ooh, little.
Say it again. Sorry.
I think the blue apron menu looks good.
Okay.
Garlic roasted shrimp with a Marcona almond gazpacho. That one looks good.
Word.
Scallops with a goat cheese polenta. Broccoli rabe, red onion bacon jam. All that sounds good. Asparagus crab bisque. Make your pee smell by the end of the night. Let's see. That salmon's probably fine, but it sounds boring to me. I mean, the chicken actually sounds good. It's a white balsamic marinated roast chicken with a Parmesan risotto, grilled melon and prosciutto, charmula marinated pork loin, which is like a chermoula, a little spiciness, sweet corn, tomato, soybean succotash. I probably wouldn't get that. Ahi tuna with new potatoes, zucchini squash. The lamb sounds good. Chickpea and couscous salad. It's Greek. Asparagus, tzatziki, peach vinaigrette. I'd be in for that. Thursday is fried oyster night. Meow, meow, meow.
Wee wee. Wee wee. Some pasta, like maybe it had like sausage in it, maybe pasta.
What else would I want to from
like,
downtown? What else downtown?
No, not spicy at all. Like
Easter
lasagna
happy.
minus the meat.
Peepee flappy,
I
fleepy
don't know
flappy.
what it was called, but no meat in it. No, actually, it's probably like sausage, but it's like little sausage, little chunks or something.
Let your down.
And then like they had chicken salad, little sandwiches, little mini.
Okay.
And then this other like really good rice with some sauce on it or something. I didn't really look at the labels clearly. Yeah, this looks good.
Freddy Mac, how about free Chick Fil-A for life?
Oh my gosh!
You only got to do one thing
I know.
to get free Chick Fil-A for
I
life.
saw this story.
It's gonna take some effort though, some advanced planning.
Yeah.
You can do it.
And your already embarrassed wife is gonna have to be in on it as well. So
I think
this
she'd be in.
is gonna. I don't think so,
What?
but I don't know.
I hope so.
She does it for the gram, so maybe
Yeah.
she'll do it for the chicken. We'll see. That's on the way.
The arena.
Nah, fate.
Factor Bullcrap is true false for the screw and you. So let's get the you portion in here. We say good morning to Morgan. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning.
Hi, Morgan. What'd you do this weekend? Anything?
Yeah, what did I do? I went to the Josh Turner concert and got soaking wet.
Oh, yes.
Sweet.
That's right.
And then I worked at Reed Mountain Volunteer Fire Department Sundays yesterday.
Cool. You were very busy.
Yeah.
So look at that. Let's get your opponent in here. That will be Brandon. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning.
Brandon, was your weekend action-packed?
It was nothing like that.
Okay. He's like,
It
I
was
stayed
not.
home, I stayed dry.
Netflix
That
and
was
chill.
it. Exactly. Morgan, would you like to go first or second in the game today? Morgan.
I'll go first.
All right. Morgan first, Brandon second. Here's the deal. Factor Bull Crappers, 3 rounds. I'll give you a statement. You tell me if it is Factor Bull Crap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw where you force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do it.
Round 1.
Morgan, your question in round 1. Factor Bull Crap. Morgan, 88% of Americans say they've been trying to lose weight in the past year. Fact, Bull Crap, or screw Morgan?
I'll go with fact.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Sorry.
That means you're wrong.
No, Bull Crap. Only 49%.
Only 49.
I
I'm shocked
know.
by that. I was like 88. That makes sense.
88 is everybody,
Yeah.
though. I mean, that's practically everyone.
I'll talk about it. Okay.
Yeah, 49% say they've been trying to, so that's that. Brandon, your question in round 1, Factor Bull Crap. Brandon, according to a recent survey, the number one thing that randomly puts us in a good mood is to find unexpected money in our pockets. Fact, Bull Crap, or screw Brandon?
Fact.
Fact is, yeah.
Oh yeah, I always say top 5.
Oh, I
greatest feelings.
love it.
That's a good one.
When you're doing laundry and stuff. Oh my goodness.
I don't think it's going to be it's not going to put me in a good mood unless it's at least $5. I find $1 that's cool, but
That's
it's
all
not.
right?
That's not a
Yeah.
game changer.
What about
to me.
$100 bill?
Oh, good lord!
Oh, my
That's-
I will
God.
say this. Okay, this is a little tip. If you go to the laundromat, you check those little lint holders.
Monica,
And I know you shouldn't,
It's
but you do.
stealing.
They have to clean it out.
you go to the laundromat?
No, I don't, but I used to
But you
back in the
go-
day. And when I was a kid, I would go into the laundromat and I would just be bored. Now, one time I flipped one of those little lint
Okay.
holders and $100 bill.
So you scrounge
Oh,
through
okay.
the lint holders at the laundromat.
It was like the dryer. You open it up and you kind of just flip the little flap. And I'm like,
and when she
and then
says,
so I started checking all of them.
when
that
I was
happened.
young,
Yeah.
she means a week ago. That's what
That's
she's
what I
talking
was
about.
wondering. I'm like, you
No,
still do
no.
this?
All right,
she
so
does.
Morgan -1, Brandon 1.
Round 2.
By the way, the other
Good.
things that put you randomly in a good mood, number 2 is being able to sleep in with no alarm.
Yep.
3, laying in bed listening to the rain. Might have done that over the
Yeah.
weekend. 4, someone doing a nice small thing for you. And number 5, petting a dog. There you go.
Aw.
Okay, so Morgan, your question in round 2, Factor Bullcrap. Morgan, 74% of women say they'd tell a friend if they they hated the person they were dating. Fact, bull, crap, or screw, Morgan?
Bullcrap.
Is correct. And that time it is correct. I'm not messing with you. It's only 39% that would have the courage to say it. I don't think
You don't.
You don't.
You just don't.
You don't because it only gets you in trouble.
Yep.
What, saying it to a friend?
Exactly.
You don't.
I get.
Even if they
You know,
ask.
if your friends would have said something about your ex, you would have probably still stuck
Oh, you don't
with
really
her.
listen and stuff like that.
You would say, you don't know her like I know her, whatever.
You don't understand, man.
I'm in love.
Yeah.
You shut up. You should be happy
yeah,
for me that I'm
probably.
in love. It's all
That's
those
how it
things.
works,
It's yeah, we tell you after the fact. When she's good and confirmed gone. Because we can't even say it right away in case you get back together. Because
gotta
and
wait.
there's that one, too. Brandon, here's your question in round 2. Factor, bull, crap. Brandon. Eproctophilia is the fetish where people are turned on by giving themselves electric shocks. Fact, bull, crap, or screw, Brandon?
Wow.
Oh, sorry. Fact, go ahead, Brandon. What'd you say?
Bullcrap.
Bull crap is correct. Oh, yeah. He knows his eproctophilia because it is when you're turned on by really foul body odors.
Ew.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Round
All right, Morgan 0,
3.
Brandon 2.
Morgan got to get a point on this, and the game is over. Fact or bullcrap, Morgan? If you choose to microwave a Pop-Tart, the official instructions is to put it in the microwave for 3 seconds. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Morgan?
Bullcrap.
Is no.
That means you're wrong.
That's it. 3 seconds.
3.
That's all you need.
Oh, wow.
I know that because Jared.
Five.
Oh, at least 5.
Five-ish to 7 seconds.
It's too hot.
Your husband does
It's
3
too hot.
seconds.
He does 3 seconds.
3
if he does,
seconds.
heat it up.
Why don't you
Yeah.
just blow on it? I mean, that's what it's.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a wait, like the microwave, 3 seconds. I
Yeah.
feel like
Ding,
it's
ding,
not enough
ding.
for me.
Yep.
I know it goes ding.
Yeah. As
That's
soon as
it.
it starts up, it's
But
done.
if you do 5, it's too hot. That little goo in the middle is too much. It'll burn your lips off.
Oh my God!
Right.
It will,
3.
it will burn your tongue. I've done that
Yeah.
with the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
That's because you're a daredevil that's
burn my
microwaving it for
Living
5
on the edge
seconds.
you are.
My goodness!
5 to 7 seconds. That's what.
How dare you overcook a Pop-Tart? That's a medium well Pop-Tart is
In
what
the
you're doing
microwave.
right there.
Like Jared doesn't put it in the toaster.
No, he doesn't like the toaster. You'd rather just put it in the microwave and give it.
It takes 3 seconds to turn a toaster on. He can
Yeah.
already be eating his Pop-Tart by then. He
That's
don't
right.
need that.
Stuff it in his
All right,
mouth.
Morgan, hang on. We do have a prize for you. It's not the grand prize. That is Brandon's. It's his choice. WWE Live is August at the Berglund Center, August 12th, I believe. August 4th is Big Lick Entertainment's Comic-Con, theberglundcenter.com for details on both. People of Earth, that was Factor Bullcrap.
There's a tractor-trailer accident, 81 North, mile marker 191, Rockbridge County. The right shoulder there is closed, so just be aware. If you see anything, pull over, text safely to the number 52353. Appreciate you doing that. Thunderstorms today, getting to 81, and some storms possible tomorrow as well. 65 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
I guarantee you there's at least one person, they may not have done it out loud, but they've done it to themselves, or they've complained that it's taking too long to get to their Pop-Tart for their 3 seconds.
3 seconds?
Yes.
Wow.
Ding, ding,
Gosh,
ding.
another 3
Oh.
seconds.
It's Christmas in July. Amron's Fine Jewelry is having a 3-day sale starting this Thursday. Everything is on sale. This is the perfect time to jump on some holiday shopping, pick up a birthday or anniversary gift, or maybe just an I love you gift.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and you can even lay away items. Plus, if you mention any member of the Morning Thing, you receive an additional 10% off.
Okay.
Yo.
You know what? I should have argued if you mentioned Zack, you get 11%.
11.
off.
We
You
would
know,
argue
we could
that.
get into a competition.
You
here.
would.
I think you could, though.
That's
Okay?
Can we mention ourselves? Is that a thing?
Hi, Freddy Mac.
I think you
Hello.
can. Mention any
My
member
name
of the
is-
Morning Thing. Why not?
Hey, I've seen
I'm
your
Fred.
Instagram. You have no shame. So you might as well.
That's this Thursday through Saturday at Amron's on Ogden next to Tanglewood Mall.
Oh, man. I'm funny.
No shame.
I'm funny. Ha ha ha.
I don't care.
Okay.
You wrote it.
It really. It looks like you know when they have a prison riot and they write all their demands on toilet paper and they hand it to the people? That's what yours looks like.
This is what we want.
Rough. It's a very rough draft.
Rough.
Incredibly rough draft.
That was Brandon that won some WW.
Yes. Or Comic-Con, whatever he chooses. See what he chooses, and then I'll let you know what we have for our.
Hey, Brandon. All right, so you have your choice if you want WWE tickets or Comic-Con. WWE?
Okay. She can have the Comic-Con tickets, or she can have Splash Valley Water Park or Pulaski Yankees.
All right. Have you won with us before? What's your last name? Oh.
Morgan, hang on one second. I'll be right with you.
155.
155. Yep. Okay. And is that Roanoke?
Glade Hill.
Glade Hill. Oh. Okay. So we can get those tickets mailed out to you. All right. Thank you. Hey, Morgan, so you have your choice. Did you want Comic-Con tickets or Splash Valley? Or you can have Pulaski Yankees? Splash Valley? Okay.
Video. Yo.
The other place you could try, I have not been there, but I've heard very good things, and their reviews are very high online, is Cedars, which is downtown, Lebanese restaurant. If you wanted to go downtown and try something different, you could do that, and then you go up to, Blue Cow, get yourself some ice cream afterward.
All right. Hold on. Morgan. Oh, yeah, dude. Here it is, right here. Foxfire. We can Cloverdale.
Okay, we can get the tickets mailed out to you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We gotcha. And we'll get those tickets, those Splash Valley tickets mailed out to you, okay? Thank you.
I mean, really, if you go there, you're basically looking at wraps and kebabs. That's pretty much. I mean, I'm looking at the menu right now.
Yeah.
So that kind of actually screams more lunch to me. But I have heard good things, so there is that. But if you want zero risk in the I want this to be really good food department, then just go to Blue Apron. I mean, you can always go to Fortunato, but that's what I told you to do last time. So I'm just giving you something different to consider.
Yeah, I'm thinking something different.
That's what I figured. So that's why I didn't dive into that portion of this discussion.
Yeah. This is my birthday. I'll be at Fortunato.
Right.
Right now.
Open up! Open up!
Slow hands. Slow hands. Slow hands. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what, but I don't know what I'm yelling about. Man, I have thoroughly enjoyed just randomly watching an episode of The Office before bed every night. That's kind of like my new thing.
Yeah.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. I picked it up probably about 2/3 of the way into the series because then I figure when it ends, I'll just go back to the beginning. It's kind of I don't know why I decided to do it that way, but I did.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do.
Yeah. You let that soak in for half a second. The dumbest stress dream over the weekend. Dumbest. The dumbest stress dream. I'll explain. I was mad at myself for having this dream. It's so dumb. Morning Thang in the house. Monica, Zack, Freddy Mac, as well as you. 52353 is the text. You can also join us on any of our live video feeds. We're on Facebook. We are on YouTube. We're on Twitch. All of those different things. However you want to consume your Morning Thang, you can do that. K92 Radio app. We'll put it all into one convenient location.
Everywhere.
You do it that way. Woo. Stupidest dream. You know you have stress dreams sometimes because you're stressed out. Then you have other one. I'm not even sitting here complaining I'm stressed out because I'm not. It was just a dumb, technology-filled stress dream over the weekend, all related to my phone.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, because in the dream, I was out of town for a work convention, and I needed to text other people that were at this work convention because I didn't have my schedule, and I had to figure out where everybody was.
Okay.
So I needed to text these people, and every time I typed things into the text, the autocorrect was completely wrong. Like, every word was different. None of it made sense, and I would go back to correct it, and then it would autocorrect it to other things again.
So you could never send
That is
the
a dumb
message.
dream.
So then I tried the voice to text, and it wouldn't do the right words.
Oh, my
It
God.
kept putting the wrong words in there.
That is stressful.
And then the low battery thing comes up on the phone. This is
What are you
too
gonna
real.
do?
I'm not making up any of this. The low battery comes up on the phone. I'm running out of battery. I did not pack my charger. I didn't have a charger.
Gosh.
What a stupid dream.
Uh-huh.
What a dumb
And
dream.
You wake up with, like, what? You feel like you're actually texting or
Yeah.
something. You got your arms feel heavy or your legs feel heavy, something like that.
I woke
I've had
up
that
with
before.
anxiety. And
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
yeah.
you got to be kidding me with this.
You're like
That
breathing
is
all
such a
heavy, like,
stupid-
what is wrong with me in the world?
But that dream is ridiculous, but at the same time, it could happen.
Oh, don't.
I know. It's like not to that extreme.
It was so
but-
stupid.
Yeah.
And it was so dumb that when I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm all anxiety ridden, I was like, all right, Zach, just, think about porn. Just try to go. We got to think about something else to scribble this whole thing.
Jeez.
I know.
my
Ridiculous.
God. Well.
And last night I was shopping for cheese in my dream, and it was kind of dark, and I needed the flashlight on my phone, and I couldn't get the button to turn on.
What is up with you and your cell phone?
What is up with
your
me and my
dreams?
cell phone?
What's
What is
happening?
up with you, phone? That's
Something's
Siri.
going on.
Siri is
Yeah.
It must
messing
mean
with me.
something.
I don't know what she's doing to me in the middle of the night, but she is doing something. Strong Mom shout-outs are on the way. Get your mama some free groceries just for honoring her like you should. So we'll get into that. Then we will get into a topic I'm calling Stupid Men Getting What They Deserve. That's a bunch of idiot guys doing stupid things, and then they are getting exactly what they deserve at the end of it. Especially the guy who gets stabbed. He deserved it. I'm just saying.
Dang.
He did. Free Chick Fil-A for life next, but you have to have no shame, Freddie Mac, if you want to do this. You have
Okay.
to convince your wife that this is how we got to lay it all down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
Free
like it's
Chick-fil-A.
nothing for her to convince me to do whatever this is.
No.
But
No.
She's
I
doing
gotta
all the
convince-
work in this situation.
I got to convince
True.
her. Yeah.
You're just going to stand there and eat the Chick-fil-A afterwards.
It's
so we'll get
okay.
into all of it next.
dropping crumbs everywhere.
Babe, you all right?
So stupid.
That is a stupid dream.
Stupid dreams. Idiot dreams.
I played it during dinner yesterday. I felt a little weird when it was like, hit it from the back.
Yes, Aaron, you
I was
may.
like, well, I mean,
They'll learn with that.
And what does he find to be not
Got the
garbage?
garbage.
That would be my question. Hello, Levi. Shout out to you, Heather, as well. Good morning.
so
Happy to have you. Levi, love you back.
I was like,
Excuse me.
oh, okay.
Do whatever.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
So good for her.
Okay. Do your thing.
I think, Aaron, you can also let him know that this employment of his it may not actually work out. You know, like things are not going in the right direction here, dude.
Because I couldn't really see. But yeah. People kept clinking. People kept clanking like little things to get them to kiss during the but it was like plasticware, so it was like not clinking right. So people was like hitting the little centerpiece.
Hi, Diane.
But people kept doing it. I hate when people do that. They overdid it. They kept like every couple seconds. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why people do that.
It's dumb. I hate it. So they kept doing that yesterday, and then people was like, "No, bigger kiss. Do it bigger, bigger kiss." So they stood up And like, I was like, come on, all right.
This is also what happens when children get married. I'm just saying, because you know how often that happened at my wedding? 0, because no one knows how to do that stupid crap.
Yeah. People were clanking at my wedding. Katie was like, I was like, nope. Kiss me. She was like, what? Why are people, what is going on? She didn't even know what it was. I'm like, good.
No. Oh, you knocked over the man. Look at that. Stand by.
You would. What does it mean?
It's the newest Uber scam to watch out for.
Uh-oh.
Vomit fraud.
What? Oh, they charge you for it, and you didn't even do it.
Exactly.
Oh, come on.
I don't think anyone around here is going to do that.
No.
Let's have some integrity, man.
Pretty much all the Uber drivers or Lyft, whatever, around here that I've had, they've all been pretty solid.
Yeah.
I haven't really had any complaints.
But I can see, like, in bigger cities.
Yes. New York City, they're shady.
Yeah.
They're shady. I've dealt with it. When I was in New York City, I mean, it's got GPS. It tells you exactly where you are. Oh, they magically can never find you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Where are you? Where are you? And they always pretend they can't hear you on the phone. They call, and it's all this noise.
Because they always have it on speaker or Bluetooth.
And they just hang up. And a lot of times what they'll do is they'll just cancel the order, but they charge you a cancellation fee for it.
It's not fair.
So I can see vomit fraud because it hits you with an extra $150. They claim you threw up in their car, even though you didn't. Some of them even include fake photos.
Oh.
Wow. Because they have to prove it to Uber. Like,
right.
They really
and you have to
do.
go through a long appeals process with Uber. And if they finally do take your side, it does take a long time to get reimbursed and all that.
Huh.
So
that's no good.
Yeah, it's bigger cities. So I think if you're traveling and you're going somewhere else, you gotta watch your Uber drivers because I don't know what you're gonna do about it.
I had one in Baltimore, very creepy dude. I called the Uber from my phone, so if Freddie pops up on the thing, somehow later that night he was adding my wife, at the fiance at the time, on Facebook. Sending her a friend request. She declined his Facebook request, and then he sent it again, like 10 minutes later.
Nasty.
And we emailed it all to Uber, like letting them know, hey, this is going on. And they take it very seriously.
They have
corporate.
to, yeah.
So I guess he was no longer able to Uber after that. At least that's the way they made it seem to us. But they investigate. They call it and everything.
Yeah. Interesting.
Creepy.
Number 2.
Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy director got fired over the weekend for old tweets.
Oh,
I really did think about it. I thought, man, is there anything I've tweeted in the last 10 years that I need to go clean up? I don't check your MySpace. Good Lord.
It'll pop back up on you.
What did he tweet?
I mean, it was very inappropriate jokes that I can't even paraphrase or repeat.
Okay.
About subject matter that you can't take that chance to joke about. But the fact is, it was 2008.
Yeah.
2009.
He wasn't even thinking about it. So someone went back and checked all of his tweets?
Yep.
You had to figure who, I mean, people are going back and looking at everything.
Somebody that doesn't like you. Somebody out to get you or, want to see you fail or whatever. But, I mean, you got to be careful at what you put out into the world, too. You can't put that energy out there and not expect something back.
But it's certain things like if you watch a show like in Living Color, where the jokes were funny then. I mean, that was on
that
Fox.
was the 90s.
That was a show that families sit down and would watch.
And there were certainly content matter that would never fly today, but you can't go back and fire Damon Wayans.
No, you can't.
Or Jamie Foxx or whoever.
That's an interesting question. I was kind of thinking about that last week when I was hearing something about something similar. Can you get in trouble for something that was, I guess, quote unquote, socially acceptable back then?
Yes, you can.
Socially, not anything
matter.
super serious, just maybe some jokes you might have made on Twitter. Why do you get in trouble for that now when the social climate is different?
It would be,
you know what I mean?
It would be no different than if someone was, very racist in terms of black versus white and slavery and things like that when it was considered quote unquote socially acceptable.
No, you're right about that.
saying?
Yeah. Absolutely. I guess it varies depending on the subject, whatever it is you're talking about. Obviously, racism or something sexual, maybe that's different. But I don't know.
There are certain areas you just don't go there. I mean, that's really what it is. But it got me thinking. I'm like, good Lord, is there a way to go find all your old random?
People are clearly checking.
I feel like I need to see my first 100 tweets just to see what they were, because there's got to be something going on.
Number 1.
Actually, there better not be anything.
Like,
you worry?
Not to say that there's anything there.
Good Lord, I hope they were really boring. That's why we're still here, because all of ours were just lousy. That's all. Freddy Mac, free Chick Fil-A for life. You just have to have a baby in the bathroom.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Nope.
No shame for me. Katie would not, at all costs, would not want that to happen.
Uh-uh.
She wants it to happen at the hospital where everything's sterile and all that kind of. And I get.
Like,
I mean,
you love Chick-fil-A that much?
but if you're in the Chick-fil-A, which I believe this story, they just happen to be in Chick-fil-A, and that's,
Robert and Fallon Griffin are dropping their $2 off at a Chick-fil-A to somebody else because she was having contractions. They were going to the hospital, so they were dropping off, and then she said, "All right, I really got to go to the bathroom."
It's happening.
She didn't say it's happening. She just said, "I really have to go to the bathroom."
That's what she thought it was.
And then the next thing you know, she's having a baby in the bathroom.
This really happened. How is this my life right now? I didn't know I was going to have a baby in there. I was going to the restroom.
I realized, oh my gosh, this is happening. I'm going to give birth in a Chick-fil-A bathroom.
We're going to do something great, but we're going to do it right here, and we're going to do it right now.
So there you go. The owner of the Chick-fil-A franchise is giving the baby free Chick-fil-A for life and a job when she's 16.
All right.
That's really
Guaranteed.
awesome. I'm a little jealous.
Of course, at 16, she's like, well, I need to work here. I get free Chick-fil-A all the time.
There you go.
You work for me. I'm not coming in here. So there you go, Fred. Start working on it. Start convincing Katie. Chick-fil-A bathroom.
Planning. It takes a lot of planning.
Yep, it does.
Work on that.
You got to get ready.
Monica, don't be jealous.
Strong mom shout-outs are next. I mean, just think about it. Maybe 15 years from now, to be, Mama, when you gave birth to me in that Chick-fil-A bathroom, you have been there for me ever since.
That kind of kid better say thank you.
You've been my waffle fry my whole life. We'll get
love
into
it.
that next on the thing. Then stupid men getting what they deserve. Halsey, here, now.
Yeah, I guess it varies depending on the subject matter.
It does.
Hello, Gerard.
It's
96.3. John Boy and
so
Billy.
much of that
I mean,
happening now.
when it comes to shows,
Still doing like wacky phone call bits from 1997.
But it does make you think, like,
I mean, they're more successful than I am, that's for sure. So they're doing something right.
Yeah, politicians and entertainers and all of that. Yeah.
You think if you're a director and you tweet and no one's really focusing on you and your lifestyle like that, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm out of a job because I posted what? Like, I did what?
You probably never
You don't even remember.
I was hacked.
All right, if you're young and dumb.
Yeah.
You know, so it's what it is. It sucks though. It sucks for some people.
Let's see. I'm looking at how to look up your old tweets.
There's some way to do it.
Yeah, of course there are, but I don't want to have to scroll back either.
Oh,
so there's got to be a way to like download them or.
I was like, "Hi, Twitter." That's probably my first.
You say?
My first tweet. Probably, "Hi"
Twitter.
on Twitter. Hi. Who's going first?
Oh, yeah.
That
let
is
me
next,
worry
isn't
about that here first. We can Fred Monica works. We can do that. I've got the other one too, of course. So I will do Candy. Candy.
It's like candy.
I won't let you go. Nancy Turner. Candy. Bonus to anyone on Facebook Live who actually knows that song without looking it up. Candy. I won't let you go. All my life. Do. I love you so. Let's just go back to March 2006. Let me go to like 2009. I think that's a good little. No, that's not what I said.
You know you want it.
We'll go to the first day of Twitter. Stand by. Actually, you know what? No, I gotta do another song. Hold on. Never mind.
So the first one, I want to make sure is cook dinner every weekend. Is that right? Or is it like weekday or something?
She said weekend. I'm guessing just making food on the weekend, taking into consideration how ridiculous their week is.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Hi. Thank you. Okay. All right. You're batter up at 8 o'clock. Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm reading my old tweets to make sure I didn't say anything racist. I started on Twitter on March 27th, 2009. That's what I've learned.
Hello.
I'm a dangerous man.
Sydney's family. He does kind of look like that same skin complexion, skin tone.
Da-da-da-da.
Shut up, yo.
Ooh, baby. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Come on now.
Jaffa-jabbo, jibba-jabba-joe, flippa-flappa-flow. Jibba-jabba. It's a flippa-jabba, jibba-jabba. What you going to do, jibba-jabba? Gerardo activate her, and then she moves. That's what happens.
Activated. Transformer. Oh my gosh, I think I need coffee.
Stand by. Oh, I found out how to easily access all my early tweets in life, so I might have to spend the rest of the day just reading them to see what I said.
You entertained by yourself?
Not really. If you, my first one, if you Twitter and nobody follows you, does your tweet make a sound? That was.
Man,
let's
only go downhill from there.
I know, boy. But here's a snapshot of your life. Time for a Sam Adams brown ale and some Grand Theft Auto. Yay, Friday.
Look at you.
Wow.
Look at you tweeting back in the day. Early tweeter.
I know. Look at me. Tweeting.
You love Twitter.
Yeah.
That's gross. Softball opening day. Nothing like learning your pants never got washed at the end of last season. Yikes.
Oh,
so I have at least
you're good, Zach.
So far. Thanks, I think. You're good. You didn't say anything anybody cared about, which is good. That's what we needed, and we needed that. It's the good old days.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my God. I had a thing called Zack's Baby Blog back in the day.
I remember.
New entry posted
that.
in Zack's Baby Blog.
Yes.
Oh, when you had Isabella?
Mm-hmm. That was right. I started in 2009, which was about a week before she was born. So it's a little snapshot into your life.
And that just floated away.
It did. Let's see what else is going on in there. Strong Mom shout-outs. If you would like to honor your mama or just a strong mom in your world, could be your mother, it could be an aunt, a grandmother, your wife, coworker, friend, whatever it is, go to K92radio.com. Every Monday is Mother's Day around here.
That's right.
And we shout them out, and then we pick one winner at the end. That person today gets free groceries. So $50 Food Lion gift card for them. Strong Mom shout-outs. Take it away, Freddy Mac.
Let's shout out Deanne Hall in Union Hall. This is from her husband, Richard. Now, right now, they only have one car.
Okay.
Richard works in Roanoke. Deanne works in Danville.
Oh, my.
Look at that. So she drives him to Roanoke every day and then drives an hour and a half away to her own job in Danville. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, after she picks Richard up in Roanoke, their boys have lacrosse practice.
That they should have to hike to on their own.
Right, walk, right? But they drive them, obviously. So they go back home to get them and then take them to practice. So somehow, some way, she still finds the energy to cook dinner every weekend, plus all the typical motherly household chores.
Yeah, man.
She takes care of all of that. Richard says, my wife is the strongest mom I know. She is a super mom who always puts her family first. That goes without saying.
Yeah,
oh, my goodness.
Go, girl. Let's shout out Jeanette Sink in Cloverdale from her son, Jaden. Jaden says she helps us 3 boys get ready every day, plus helps us cook and clean. She also teaches us life lessons and skills we need to grow up to be great men. She is a great and creative mom.
Good. There you go.
That's
Jeanette,
awesome.
Good kid there, too.
Yeah,
Always like
very
that.
sweet.
Let's shout out Candy Hartsock in Roanoke. What's up, Candy? This is from her daughter, Cassidy. And Cassidy says her mom does, quote, everything for the family. I even wrote it in caps. If Cassidy says she's thirsty, Mom gets her a glass of water. If Cassidy wants to watch her favorite show when Mom's show is on, Mom lets her have the TV.
Oh,
man. My son tried to pull that yesterday. He wasn't even in the room. So I had the TV on. He comes in and goes, your television time is over. I said, excuse me? Yeah. So like any responsible parent who draws a line in the sand and is tough, I said, you go downstairs and play Xbox instead.
Find the other TV.
I told him. All right, back to Candy. So when she gets home from work, she makes sure there's a hot dinner on the table for the family and then makes some big old family meals on the weekend that Cassidy calls, quote, the greatest. Cassidy also says she does the big and small things for our family and barely, complains about it. If I was her, I would definitely not be able to put up with me and my father. She is truly an angel and such a strong mom.
Love that.
Amazing. And Jessica Basin in Floyd. Got to shout her out.
Woo, Jessica.
This is from her friend Alicia. So because of medical issues with her husband, Jessica is the only one able to work. So her family depends on her income.
Yes, they do.
She's also a full-time student with Liberty's online program.
There you go.
Jessica's 7-year-old daughter has Down syndrome, and Mom is always there for her, cheering her along when she's competing at the Special Olympics.
Love it.
Alicia says she is so full of life and always happy. I have never heard of her complain about her situation. She's truly a joy to be around.
Love
so
it.
shout out
Thank
to
you,
Jessica in Floyd.
And now our big winner for the week. I mean, we love all the mothers, but I only have one prize, and that prize goes to Nancy Turner in Radford this week.
What up, Nancy?
What's up, Nancy? So this is from her daughter, Lindsay, and here's what Lindsay says. My mom is literally the strongest person I have ever met. She said literally. She means it.
Strong.
She once met the Hulk. Not as strong as this woman. So Nancy worked 2 to 3 jobs to raise her 3 girls by herself. And even when times were tough, she never asked for help because she didn't want to be seen as a failure. So today, after raising her own kids, Nancy now actually has custody of 2 of her grandkids and still works 2 jobs to support them.
Wow.
And Lindsay says, my mom has no time for herself, and I wish there was more that I could do to help her out. And I know raising 2 kids under the age of 4 is a real struggle. She is strong in the face of adversity and chooses to push on to take care of others before herself and refuses to give up. So, Nancy, we figured we'd take the burden off at least for some groceries.
Yeah, seriously.
$50 from Food Lion. Thank you to all the moms out there for everything that you do. K92radio.com. Strong mom shout outs. We shout them out every Monday here on The Thang.
We are incident free on the roads. If you see anything, please pull over. Text safely to the number 52353. Sun and clouds mainly in the area today, so please make sure you have your headlights on. Rain in the forecast as well. Some storms this afternoon. Getting to 81 storms this evening as well. 66 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Reading my old tweets here. I'm suffering from DVR guilt. It says, I'm so sorry, 24 and lost. I promise I'll catch up soon. I never did catch up on 24. Kind of just lost it
Look
right
at
there.
you.
That was
You
it.
tweeted it. Now you got to go catch up.
No, I'm going to get in trouble for this. How dare you make promises to the show 24? Kiefer Sutherland is going to fight me.
Liar.
Oh, yeah, you lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll lose. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Boy, she just chimes right. Oh, yeah, you'll lose.
Monica will kick you when you're down, man.
I know.
She'll pour salt in that
I'm
wound
just
and
messing
walk
with
away.
you.
She cuts
I'm
you,
just
then
messing
pours
with
the
you.
salt in. And then because she has dreams of being a doctor, she sews you back up.
Yeah, I'll help you
all of
out.
it.
I got you right there.
Makes it worse. I'll fix it.
I got you right there.
I'll sew you back up. I think we're ready to close here, Docs. Here we go.
This fun is interesting. I don't even understand. Oh, Monica, here you go. Back for only 3 more hours to get your free chicken from Oprah.com. Remember the fried chicken?
I remember that. I got in trouble with that one. But they didn't. It was their bad, really. It said, print it out, get free chicken. So I printed out free chicken for the entire office.
You ended up scamming everybody. Oh, I'm like, what am I didn't even understand. Now it makes sense. I was like, hello, this is freezing fire. Can anybody hear me all the way back there? So much for the betting tips. I'm like, what the hell is that Kentucky Derby? Some horse that sucked that I bet money on. All right. Look at that. Commenting on old episodes of American Idol. Okay. Well, I did a lot of food tweeting, so I you know what? I still sound like me in all these tweets from 9 years ago.
You're consistent.
I am consistent. Talking about ordering gin at my seat at the movies. Threatening to fight the president of the Food Network for stealing my idea. Yeah, okay. These all sound like me.
Did you tag him?
No, I did not.
Should have tagged him.
You know what's kind of scary is somebody of these. I'm like, man, I got no retweets and no hearts. Like, there's nothing.
You were ahead of the curve. They weren't there yet.
Well, Twitter was 2006 is when it started.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it kind of did take off 08, 09, 2010-ish. I think I got Twitter in 09.
Just found out an old friend now works at Food Network. Who was that? I don't remember that.
Shawn Mendes is playing on the radio, and he's also at MTV.
Oh, my God, he's everywhere. You can't get away from this guy.
December 2009, I joined.
Okay. Look at me. I was ahead of the youth. The one I was behind on was Instagram. I held out for a long time. I was just like, ugh, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. And really, because in particular, like early on in Instagram, it was just a lot of selfies. That's really what everyone did was selfies. And those are really not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even still. I mean, as you can see, my Instagram is not exactly selfie ridden. So it took me finally deciding, fine, I'll do it on Facebook. But that's why I'm always behind the curve on that. I never, like, had I started, like when Danny started, I think he's got like 4,000 or 5,000 Instagram followers, and I have like 2,500 because he started like 2 years ahead of me. And I also believe the earlier you started on any social media, the more followers you got just in the beginning because they used to throw them at you. And now it's like you're stuck where you're stuck. If you have 5,000, it's impossible to get to 10. If you have 10, you never get to 20. Like, it's just... Feel good. I'm reading all my old tweets from back in 2009 to make sure I haven't said anything offensive that's going to get me fired.
And they're not bad.
I sound like me. I'm mostly talking about food and complaining about my family. I mean, I'm consistent, if nothing.
And they date back to it to like
2009.
Yeah.
So I've been doing 9 years of that.
All right.
Most of these I could have tweeted yesterday. I mean, but I know my brand. I have figured it out.
You're the same guy.
So that's good. And what's going to be a bigger challenge for a lot of people, and this will happen to people listening too, is, and it's not just Twitter, it's any of your social media. I don't care what it is, but I never had any of that stuff until I was in my 30s because that's when it became a thing.
Yeah.
But for the people that have to deal with all of the stuff that 14 and 15-year-old them said.
That's where you were.
That's where the problems are going to come in because we're all stupid. I can't even imagine what I would have said when I was 15.
Yeah, just not thinking. And
I
just
listened to a lot of inappropriate rap music back in the day, so even posting song lyrics probably would have gotten me in
Definitely.
serious trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm good on that.
So we got to check Fred's post, his tweets from back in the day.
Yeah, we're getting into his. Fred was 2009 too, which is the same year, but you were 11 years old, I think, that year, or whatever the heck it was. 15.
No, he was
you
5.
were 15.
No.
2009? I was 18.
Okay,
17.
9 years ago. Yeah,
18.
I'm still curious.
18. Yeah, so, I was...
that's different.
I didn't say anything bad, but I did spell things like your. I would spell it you-are.
Oh, yeah.
And like, crazy stupid spelling like good, G-U-D. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just stupid like that.
Oh, yeah, if you
I
had
see it
your
when it
heart
pops-
broken, were you sad? Like you would
Yeah,
tweet
like
about
I see
it?
stupid stuff on from like 10 years ago on my time hop. Always pops up from my Facebook, and I'm like, why would I put that on my Facebook status? Remember that?
Yeah.
A Facebook status when everybody used to make a status. Stupid. It's dumb. So you would look at me like I'm
Gerard
a cornball.
points out, I'm gonna, if I ever run for political office, they're just gonna hold this conversation against me because when I say things like I've downloaded my tweets to make sure I didn't say anything racist. Oh, because you were thinking that? Like, that's what this is going to be. That's going to be all of it.
Yeah, because they would be like, why would you even joke about
I
that?
don't care. I ain't running for political office. I'm
Hot
running for
seat.
king. There ain't no office there. I'm in charge. That's it.
Well,
Done and
They gotta
done.
check your
depends on
tweets,
who's
though.
running against you. They'll check your tweets. Yep.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see here
Probably
you were judging the president of Food Network. What you got to say for yourself?
Watch, he'll be the person I'm running up against.
Yep.
Yeah, so me versus
That'll
the
be
president
it.
of Food Network
There you
for
go.
king of the world. Stupid men getting what they deserve. They all deserved it. We'll start with the guy who got stabbed. He deserved it. He did. Very
He
rarely
stabbed?
gets stabbed. Oh, yes. He deserved to get stabbed for what
did
he
he
did.
do?
This woman, just crazy vigilante rage, though, I will say. We'll get into all of it. Then Money Mondays. Save battery and data while you're traveling. A lot of people doing that this summer. Try to help you out there.
I need that. My battery, Jared was like,
What, Brandon?
You need what?
Like, you have everything running on your phone.
What up? What
You
up?
do. Katie does the same thing.
I know. He said, why is everything running on the phone? I'm like, because I need it all.
Just close it. You don't need everything all day.
Everything's open. He was like, your battery, he said Instagram is taking 42% of your stuff. I'm like, okay. So at the wedding, he was like, you don't need, what is this? Do you need this open? I'm like, yes, maybe. In 10 minutes, I will need that open.
You said, in 10 minutes, I might need it. Y'all were kind of sitting there like, who's that girl next to y'all? Natural chick.
The one with the big hair or the one, I think she was a nanny to the baby.
Whose baby?
The baby that was like there and disappeared. There was a baby there. There was a baby there. The dad, mom.
Really? The black chick was the baby?
Oh, that girl. Okay, it was
What up, Dawn? What up, Crystal? Hi, Micah.
All black?
Summer.
Oh, that was a different girl.
Hi, Diana.
That girl is, they were high
Microphone, please. Microphone, please. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So one chick was somebody's name. I don't know who that was then. They must have left.
At our table.
Did they leave before y'all?
Hmm?
The baby and they left before you? Okay, because I was wondering why there was two chairs.
The baby was, I think, just a little upset or something,
Okay.
So they decided.
Babies hate weddings, and no one should bring a baby to a wedding. Maybe that's what
they
it
kept,
is.
getting up, going outside, back and forth, and then finally I think they just decided just to head out for a little bit. And they had a girl there next to him with like big hair, really pretty hair, but I don't know where she went to. Huh. I thought she was a nanny, but then the black girl that was next to me, they were like high school friends back in the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You just kind of had this face. Maybe I misread it, but you were just kind of like, huh. You know, like, who's this chick? I don't know. It was
they moved, and I was like, the entire table got up. I'm like, did they call us already for food? And that's what I was thinking. And they were like, no, we just want to turn around so we can see.
I did a lot of tweeting about Jen.
Yeah, but they got up because they wanted to see everyone walking in and out. So they just moved around. So that's all so they just came a little closer.
Yeah, because when y'all left, like right after y'all left, I called y'all table too.
Yeah.
But when y'all left, they were just kind of, the girl next to you and whoever was next to her was kind of like, oh, okay, they're leaving, so okay, whatever. And they just kind of moved around a little bit further away from the door.
Oh, yeah,
you know
that's
I mean?
all right. Yeah.
I was just like, oh. They just kind of had this face like, oh, they're not coming back. You know what I mean? Nope.
Nope.
That was so funny. I thought, is it a buffet or is it plated? I was like, it's buffet. Oh, I don't feel bad then.
Oh.
If it is a plated meal, you feel a little something because it's more expensive a lot of the time. Just shut up. Big fella. Big fella. Nah, man. It was cool. Food was good. I ate a little bit when I got home. I was like, let me see.
Oh, look at that. There's a snapshot in time, September 1st, 2009. Just saw a picture of Miss Monica as a kid with hairy armpits.
Oh, that picture.
The first time ever I saw your pits.
My cheerleader, Body Camp Elementary.
Yes! Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
It was like 4th grade.
How you doing? What are you doing, Dawn? Hello.
Hello.
I gotta change my pants are inside out.
When did you figure it out?
Because I was washing the cup out in the bathroom.
Yeah. K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zack, Freddy Mac. Have you found anything in your old tweets yet that's incredibly embarrassing?
Nah. Actually, I haven't gone back. I don't know. I got to figure out what you use to get back.
Okay, I'll let you know. I just learned that on September 1st, 2009, that was the very first time I saw the picture of Monica Brooks with hairy armpits as a child.
Oh, yeah.
It was a moment in time.
I was in elementary
there.
school. I hit puberty early in life.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Your mom wouldn't let you shave your armpits at a young age.
No perm in my hair. No shaving the
She was
legs and arms,
you were a cheerleader. It was a bulldog?
Yeah, Body Camp Bulldogs.
Body Camp Bulldog with a hooray, hands in the air, wave them like you just don't care.
Why didn't I just put my hands on my hips
Great
and do
question.
that little,
Great
that
question.
little pose? Why didn't they tell me to do that pose
I don't know,
as a kid?
your hair shows either way. Because
Well,
when your
it was a
hands are on
little-
your hip, your arms are
But
extended.
I can stick my pom-poms in my armpits and just be like, woo!
Your armpits kind of looked like pom-poms.
They were.
That's
why. That's why I put that right there.
Here's a bunch of guys that got exactly what they deserve because they're stupid. And I will start with the guy who got stabbed. Because there he was, 28-year-old pervert, hanging out in the park, flashing people. You don't do that.
You don't.
I mean, this whole segment is you don't do that, but then they all get what they deserve. So one of the people he flashed, 51-year-old woman named Cynthia Molina, she was not having it. She threw herself into a vigilante-like rage, chased him a mile down the road, and when she caught him, stabbed him.
Dang, so she was ready.
All right,
yes.
Because what do you have? Just pull a knife out your pocket?
I don't know.
After running a mile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I run you like, 0.2.
Yeah.
You keep running, I'm going to let you go because you get the picture,
But
right?
she had a bad day.
She chased him down.
He had a worse day.
Yeah.
He, of course, in trouble for indecent exposure. She facing charges of assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Nah, her charges outweigh his, though.
He deserved
You know
it,
what I mean?
though.
Yeah,
You don't do that, but
You
at the same
don't
time,
do
it doesn't
that.
justify stabbing someone.
Call the police, right? You don't have to
guess.
stab him.
And she was mad. All right, here's the next guy. He's, I guess, minding his own business. He's in a shopping center, and all of a sudden, police start swarming. And poor James thought, oh, my God, they're coming for me because he was out on bail from a previous drug arrest. And he thought, here I am, all those things I've been doing. I am in serious trouble. So he runs into the grocery store. Unfortunately, so did the police. That's where they were going as well. And James thinks, oh, my God, I got to hide. So he climbs up in the ceiling to hide.
Gosh, James, what are you doing?
I should point out, the cops were not looking for James. They were looking for a nearby bank robber. And they had gone into the store because they were trying to get security video to see if they could see the bank robber. And while James is hiding in the ceiling, he, of course, crashes through and lands in the deli. And now the police also have him.
And all that meat gone to waste.
And they weren't even looking for him.
Yeah.
He lands on my roast beef.
I know. Dust it off.
It is.
Mark it down.
All right, and then this guy, again, gets exactly what he deserves. This idiot. I don't like people that break in and steal other people's stuff. I think it's the biggest sign of disrespect. Because, it is. We're all in this together, man. We're all working hard. We're all struggling. Don't be stealing from other people and other businesses and things like that. But this idiot decides he's going to break into Northwest Escape Experience. You know those places where you go, they put you in the room and you got to solve the puzzles to get out?
Escape rooms.
Yeah, well, his solving it was 911 because he was trapped in there.
What the heck?
Because idiot broke into the escape room and got stuck.
See, that's what
you get for that.
And of
course, he deserved that.
Yes.
Dummy.
And then
Leave
we
him
all
there for a
stabbed
while.
him.
He couldn't escape out of the escape room.
He couldn't, so he had to call 911. So
Did you get him out or let him figure it out for a little bit? Just let him
He managed to sort of break his way out, but they caught him. So there was that whole thing.
Good.
Money Mondays, if you're traveling this summer and you need to deal with saving battery and data and all those things like we all do, I have some tips for you. Those are next on K92.
Thanks.
If you can grab me that meta spot today or have Ben do it.
Yeah.
There is no Kalia today. She has some meeting with her professors or something.
Watch a little bit of Shark Week with Shaq and Ronda Rousey in the water. Oh my gosh. On Shark Week, the guy that was training Ronda Rousey and teaching her techniques, when you get into the water, this is what you do. Some Australian guy. Well, he's missing an arm and a leg. He's been attacked by a shark. And and when I Googled him, it says former drug dealer, strip club owner, and writer of this book. He was also starring in this movie. Like his whole
Damn it.
It was a crazy thing. But he was very intense. Very intense dude. He's like, yeah, I lost a hand and a leg. I'm okay. Like, thank you. Thank you, dude. Still kind of cute, though.
Wow.
Cute
Even though he's missing ligaments, huh? Even though he's missing ligaments, huh?
Oh, yeah. Still be cute. Put a little...
Bit of flip.
This dude.
This, I think, is what's her face there? She had this song. We played it for like a second. Friends, not Friends. Was it called Friends?
That's Marshmallow and Amory. We played that.
No, I know, but I thought this one had a.
Oh, that's Marshmallow?
No, I don't know who that is. That's Sophie Tucker.
Oh, Best Friends.
Best Friends.
Yeah. We did play it only for a little bit. All right, man.
How
many times I gotta? I don't like it, man. That's her though.
I think so.
It's a guy and a girl. Sophie Tucker is.
Is it?
Yeah. Her name's Sophie something, and his name is like Tucker something.
I'll be damned. I had no idea.
Yeah. So that must be the Tucker dude.
Okay.
Groin thrusting dude. Come on, man. You showed it like 3 times.
Yeah. Better now.
Probably was like, I don't like the first one. Go ahead. Do it again. Can you mind?
Get a lot of those groin
Stand by.
in there.
Do your thrust.
Post Malone's fans want him to do an episode of Queer Eye on Netflix. He says he's down.
He stinks.
He also, in that same question, announced to everyone, I'm taking a shower right now. I just want everyone to know that.
I'm about to go shower right now, and I want the whole internet to know that I'm about to go take a shower.
So you're a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Will you do the show?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so all they got to do is basically just reach out to
I'll do this. I love the show. Yeah.
I'd watch.
He takes a shower.
I stink. I
know.
like poo. So.
Want everyone to know, I shower.
Yeah.
Doing it right
They've
now.
been trolling them online, so.
When you're traveling, data and battery, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes faster when you're traveling. Like
it does.
When you're moving in the car, your data on your phone goes faster because it's constantly searching for that signal, which takes more data.
Yeah, we were at a wedding yesterday, Jared and I, and he's looking at my phone. He's like, why do you have everything running on your phone? Because I'm like, I have no signal. I need the Wi-Fi code. He's like, what? He said, look at your phone. You have so many things going.
742 apps running.
Yes, all the apps are going.
I will say when you're out and about and you're traveling and you say that where your battery seems to go faster, one of the biggest reasons for that is because your phone is constantly looking for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So you might, if you know you ain't using Wi-Fi anytime soon, just turn that off.
Yeah.
And if you're not using Bluetooth, turn that off too.
Yeah, I was DJing the wedding Monica was at yesterday, so I'm glad my hotspot that I use for my DJ stuff has a password on it. So she couldn't, because she'd be wasting it. She has all 180 apps open on her phone that are using the data.
And Jerry was like, turn the Wi-Fi off and the Bluetooth, and I did that. But I'm like, oh my gosh.
Here's one to minimize battery drain you can go on low power mode. Don't wait until your phone pops up at 20% and says, do you want to do low power? You can actually do it any time you want. Do it at 80% if you feel like it.
Okay.
Which does help cut down on some needless stuff that you don't even need it. Yeah. You don't even know what the setting is, so you can kind of just go in, hit it on the low power mode, and that will help you out there. Let's see. Also, you want to remove certain notifications. There's so many apps that want to send you notifications, which means they're constantly searching.
They're working, even though you're not using it.
Exactly.
Which is annoying.
So they're working on the data. You probably have every notification on Earth open,
popping
Monica.
Up, yeah.
Right, because you're a narcissist and you want every notification of everything.
Yes, Zach.
I get an alert.
It has to pop up.
Right, she says everything pops up. Everything pops up because she has all of Earth on a notification all the time. And you wonder why your phone is glitchy. It's overworked.
Glitchy.
It's getting every notification.
Your phone is tired, boss.
It is tired. It's like 10,000 pictures and all these apps.
Another one to do, social media is a big drain and kind of an easy one to do instead of just saying don't use social media because of course, duh. Or you could just turn it, where it doesn't use any of your cellular if you wanted to. But one to do right off the bat is there is no need for videos to autoplay on any of those things. You could always click on those yourself.
Yeah.
So
if you want to watch it.
You can go into your settings and put it on Wi-Fi connections only. Then it'll autoplay if you're at home or at work or whatever it is. But otherwise, you'll get your little triangle and you can hit play if you really want it.
Yeah. That was a huge thing for Instagram. And Instagram first started doing video, like 2 years ago or something like that? That data.
Big
use
time.
it quick.
And you did it for nothing. Stuff you really weren't even looking at. Because what happens is even if you scroll by it, it starts and that starts.
Yep.
And that'll suck some data right out of there. Another one, especially when you're traveling, is you're using maps. And maps do require data, especially if you want to know traffic and where the popo are and everything like that. If you don't necessarily care about those, but you want to have just maps so you can go around, or subway maps if you're in a big city with that, Google Maps has an offline mode. So you can pick where you want to be, and it'll download it for you. And then you can use it offline.
Oh, that comes in handy.
Exactly.
Very handy. Yeah, because I travel a lot from time to time. But
Fred travels a lot for business. He has a briefcase and a hat.
Yes.
And,
briefcase. You got to have a briefcase.
Yeah, I have
Thank
a
you for all
combination
those
lock
tips.
on it. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if I'll use any of them.
She won't listen. No, she won't.
I know. I need to, though. I need to. So
it's not about you. It's about them.
As long as I use a couple of them, though. Just use a couple.
Every little bit helps. If you're dealing with that. And that was big. I turn off all those notifications. I turn even email. I'll go in and check it myself. When I'm ready. I don't need to know otherwise.
Right. It's like I'll get to it when I get to it. If you have if you can do that, right? Some people have emergencies come up and stuff like that. But if you don't,
but there's some basic ones you can do. And the video Wi-Fi thing, that's an easy fix right away that nobody needs at all. Hot List is on the way. Liars Club after that. Did somebody on the show change their clothes just to eat food? And shade being thrown at a celebrity over their underwear. We get into all of it at 8:15.
We are Instagram.
Instagram free.
We are Instagrammable. This show.
I apologize. We are incident free.
We are on Instagram.
That is what it is. Yes, K92 Zack, K92 Freddy Mac. Monica Brooks 13. If you see anything, please let us know on the roads, traffic-wise. Text 52353. That's the number. That's how you get in touch with us. Thunderstorms in the forecast for today, getting to 81. Some storms tonight as well. 66 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
If you have a situation that involves a settlement and an insurance company, do not do it on your own. You need to talk to an attorney you can trust. I recommend Mark Skolrud and his legal team. The consult is free, and his goal is to make sure you're getting a fair offer when dealing with that insurance company. On average, an injured person with an attorney gets 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. That is why you do it. That's why it's worth it. We've had real cases. Insurance company offered $500. Mark Skolrud got that person $9,800. Insurance company offered $2,500. Mark got that person $75,000. He recently settled a fractured hip case for $550,000. Now, every case is different, but on average, an injured person with an attorney gets 3.5 times more money. So what does it hurt for you to talk to Mark and his legal team now? 877-444-4444. That initial review of the claim is free, so you have nothing to lose. Just let them look at the case and go from there. 877-444-4444. Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do. What they do, bitches.
Yeah, so that show is like super trending. Queer Eye? Oh, yeah. Is that what it's all about? Just make up. Why is it called Queer Eye?
It's a reboot, guys. So it was a show. It was on Fox before. I think it was on, or Bravo. It was on Bravo. So it was a panel of gay guys that would help straight men with no fashion.
Okay.
So there was one guy.
On Netflix now.
Yeah, so Netflix brought it back. Gotcha. It's different gay guys. It's a whole different cast.
Gotcha,
But all right, Ted from Chopped, the host.
I don't know who that is, but sure.
The host on Chopped. You ever watch Chopped? No. The host? Oh,
like here and there.
Okay.
But
he was the food. Well, he would sort of help them on how to learn how to cook or things like that. Yeah. There was a guy for fashion. There was another one for hair. And so they each had their own little role, and they would take this guy and they would give him the queer eye for the straight guy. So that's
oh, they got an eye for fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see what they did there.
Hi, Julian. Hi, Amber. Okay, can somebody run news
cool. Good
here
for them.
in a minute? News 2. News 2. The Ian News is on. News 2.
Yeah, it's like, okay, because I was like, how did this blow up so fast, but it used to be a show? Because I just see like a lot of my friends. It's familiar to the people. I'm mad. My what's it called? Caffeine's starting to wear off. They said, "Do you want an extra shot of espresso this morning?" And usually I say no, but today I said yes because I actually planned it before I went to bed. I was like, "All right, I'm gonna get an extra shot of espresso." But now it's starting to die off. Come on.
You're definitely gonna feel it probably about now.
Yeah. That tone is loose on that too.
I'm Ian Price with your K92 News Update. A high-ranking Iranian officer says President Donald Trump's all-caps tweet warning of unprecedented consequences for Iran should it threaten the United States is nothing but psychological warfare. The chief of the paramilitary Revolutionary Guard volunteer besieged force also said today that Trump won't dare take any action against Iran. Republican candidate for Senate Corey Stewart has released some internal polling numbers he says show
that is completely unrelated.
It's all tied in now.
Stewart's campaign office says he trailed by 9 points, but other independent polls have shown him trailing well into double digits. The two faced off in their first date over the weekend.
I went to the movies by myself.
Has married at the Cavalier Hotel in
said I knew Denzel movie.
Oh, we were gonna go see that. I said, "You gotta go see the Uber movie." And Jared was like, "What?" I said, "The Lyft."
Oh, the Uber movie. Yeah. It was lit. I liked it.
Tonight, look for showers to continue, the low around 70, and more showers tomorrow, the high in the upper 70s. From the WFIR newsroom, I'm Ian Price. You're up to date on K92.
Man, I ain't been on Snapchat in a minute. Filters.
Yo, that lips for your mama.
Lips?
Dirty lips. Dirty lips.
That's what it sounded like. Dirty looks.
I was like, did I say lips?
It sounded like you said lips.
I might have.
Dirty lips from your mother. You're so stupid. Why don't you go change them?
I will.
Just embrace it now.
I will in a minute, I guess.
Oh, God.
My pants inside out. What?
This filter on here.
Tell me. Oh, what is this?
Why you gotta do that?
What?
Wait. Come on.
Oh, no. So.
Wait. What do you say?
What kind of filter is it? What kind of bullshit? What kind of bullshit filter? I'm not abused.
That's funny. If it gives you like buck teeth, like big gaps. Oh, it changed your voice too. Yeah, I don't know how to go. I don't know how you looked at the remote too.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
I know I ain't got none. I just know
I mean, I don't think I have anything that's even
weird.
fun to even look at on my Twitter.
Freddy the gossip.
My Twitter was pretty much like boring.
Oh. You in that sped up Snapchat. You love that.
Well, not at rehab, no. It's because you walked it.
And Jared was like, please don't drop your phone.
On that rooftop?
Yeah.
So I put the little thing
Tell
on
me
my...
about shoes, like a good site to find cheap workout shoes. Or just good workout shoes. One of my girlfriends is looking for.
I buy shoes at 6pm.com.
Okay, that's probably what it was. Okay. That's what she said.
Might have been that.
I told her, I said, you had mentioned a website to go to look for shoes.
I think there's a shoe buy, maybe. Shoe buy. Shoe buy. Hi, Amber. Shoe buy.
Right over there.
So Charlie Puth says, dirty looks from your mother. Was it Charlie Puth or whoever sings it? Monica says... Maroon 5, I mean. Adam Levine. So Monica says, dirty lips from your mother.
Oh.
Rose.
I'm eating.
Oh, sorry. Mom got them dirty lips. What that mouth do? Dirty lips.
That bite was too hot, too.
Up 3 seconds.
Get that Pop-Tart. Get all the...
I must have left it in for 2 seconds too long.
Yep.
That's what it was.
Look at Ariana.
Ariana.
And that ponytail. Look at that pony.
Baby. Ooh, baby, baby.
What? Parasailing.
Shoot guns when they... What?
No.
Parasailing. Actually, that would be fun. I don't mind it. Want to do that thing where they throw something or shoot it up?
Oh, yeah.
Pull it! What do they say? Pull it or port it?
Like
or?
duck hunt. Like
Yeah.
the game.
Uh-huh. Duck hunt is a phrase you have to be very careful with when you're discussing it.
Mm-hmm. The what?
Blah.
Jared and I were talking about the gun and the gun safe and stuff. He was like, so the clip's right here. I said, that is a magazine. I like prefer if you say magazine.
The clip. What are you on? The Wire? What is this?
The Wire.
I never seen it.
What does he say?
He said the clip right
Here's
here.
the clip.
And I said,
like he's in a 50-cent video.
Right.
What? And I said...
The clip. What is he talking with? Referring to what?
The magazine.
The magazine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but like, clip is such a gangster word, like street term.
But I've only heard...
I mean,
actually about,
depending on who you're talking to, but
yeah. Here's the clip. All right, Nino Brown. I mean, come on.
That's super
rarely
like street like.
magazine though. I said
Right.
magazine.
I hear
Only
clip
reason-
more, but it is just still odd to here.
Right.
He says,
I don't
so
know.
When you take the clip, I said I prefer a magazine.
Clip is kind of
Hey, Zachary.
Wire-esque. Hey, give me another clip.
What's
Hey, give me
going
another
on
magazine. You know what I mean?
Zachary.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
I need another magazine for my gun.
Because I said I prefer magazine.
Here's Martha Stewart, Everyday Living. Here you go.
There you go.
Ah.
The clip right here. Actually, in a proper hole. It's like your finger. I said,
Yeah.
your finger's a little bent. I said, make sure to hold it properly.
I can't get over that Bozzy doesn't
Here's a
look
little
like
bit.
Bozzy's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Looks
He's
like Charlie
a little
Puth.
fella.
Cooler, though. Cooler Charlie Puth.
Morning Thang, Monica, Zack, Freddy Mac, and you. You can text in 52353. Whatever you got on your mind,
Hey-o.
or just pictures of fat cats.
No, don't do that.
There's some of those in there today.
Really? Why? Why? Just why?
Because it's a thing. They've latched on to you. Freddie Mac, hater of all fat cats. We had him hold a fat cat. It was almost a year ago now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
yes.
gosh.
I know.
That's crazy. I've been getting tagged on Facebook for just randomly over the past couple of weeks of fat cat things, and also snake massages or whatever,
Yeah,
or something to
yeah.
get over the fear of snakes. You let snakes crawl all over you, which I'm like, I don't know. My heart rate would go way too high to be calmed down from it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people keep sending me that one too, saying you got to make Fred do this. I'm thinking, you got to make Fred do this.
I'm like, I ain't
No.
playing. Good luck. All right.
He got really mad.
I
the
got a
last time
nice
we talked
right
about
jab.
snakes.
That'll
We can't help you with that one either. That's one where if it gets out of control, we're just trying to leave the studio.
hit you with this right, right in the ribs.
Please, you'd be busy screaming. You wouldn't have time to hit me.
That's true too. I'll
Exactly.
throw a rock at you.
But yeah, people still love to send you big fat cats. So you can do that at 52353. Also, here's someone with tips with Google Maps to save on data. You put in the destination, start the navigation, and then put your phone into airplane mode. It'll still follow the route.
All right.
But
You
now
won't
it's
get any
not.
calls or alerts, but you don't need that anyway. You're driving.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You don't need to be texting.
So there it is. Let's see. Liars Club is on the way. Somebody on this show changed their clothes just to eat food, and another person throwing shade at a celebrity over their underpants. All of that on the way next.
I'll never get old.
Nope.
I hate for fat cats. Will never get old. It'll never end. Hey,
Maya
DJ7
finally
did that.
put out her new music. She's vegan and she loves, the vegan life. She's all about that life.
Maya and Sierra are like, I can't tell either of them apart, and I still can't figure out how they both have any kind of semblance of a music career. Like you think, oh, they're still doing stuff? What?
If you get her started on
if
vegan
they still
stuff,
look
she
sexy.
will talk your, she will really go in and give you info about the vegan life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bra, who needs that?
Bras are for idiots.
Bras are overrated.
Bras are
I will
overrated.
say,
Monica!
on TV, there was one girl and her boobs were so big, she had no bra. They held up well. So
I think maybe a certain size you can get
Certain
away
size
with it, right?
Well, one of my friends,
You
she
can't
had
just
her-
be
her
dropping it
breast
to the floor.
reduction, surgery a few years ago, and so she went from like double D's to like a B.
Damn.
She doesn't wear a bra. Like she purposely wanted to.
Right,
cover
not be
her
able to
back
real.
and stuff,
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Your back and stuff.
She's like, I don't really need a bra.
I thought that was like her main motivation. You know what? I'm tired of wearing bras. I'm going down.
Stupid bra. Stupid bra. Bra.
Like Haley. She's the intern here.
Oh yeah.
I feel like in all her Instagram posts, it's like never. I'm like,
That's random. Apparently, I bet my next door neighbor, we must have been drinking, just won a bottle of gin because he swore he could run, jump, and climb the tree that was in his front yard, which he could not. So I won that.
wow.
That is who was that?
Tommy.
Damn.
And I was already thinking about him when you said that.
Yeah.
But, Jared told me when our neighbor was working on the deck and everything. He was like, well, because I had like on a sports bra and I'm in the kitchen cooking. He said, oh, he'll be on the deck. He'll probably knock at the door. I didn't think about him using a ladder and just being on the deck. So he was looking in the window at me as I'm like sitting there cooking. I look over, I'm like, oh, he's already up here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was like, I probably should put clothes on.
Yeah. You should.
Jared said, you're all right. He said, you're all right because he's gonna knock at the door. So I'm expecting him to knock and say, "Let me just walk through the house and get to the deck." But no.
Nah. He saw you in all your glory.
Hey,
Hey, Dak man.
Hey, Miss Parker. Hey. Time the kids to sit down, scramble the eggs and
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
You are something else, man. You are. Monica is just on a roll.
What? Oh, look at the snake for you.
Stop.
Beauty.
Yeah, of course, then saying something about it, I made it worse. Yeah, the snake interview they did on. God. Hot list.
God's plan to have Taylor Swift star in the musical.
Wrong.
Turn to a movie. I'm talking about Cats.
Take this L for that joke real quick. Hold on. Don't keep trying to. That joke was. We weren't even playing God's plan. And what does Drake have to do with Taylor Swift?
Nothing.
What was the correlation there?
Nothing.
That was her trying to prove I'm going to do this without making a cat joke.
Right.
It was a perfect joke.
But I still need to be punlarious.
Yeah,
I did it. Okay,
nice
so
try.
Yeah, so they're turning the musical into a movie, Cats. And they say that Taylor Swift, along with J Hud, that's Jennifer Hudson, they will star in the film. We don't know what part Taylor Swift will play, but she will be there.
I mean, most
with her
likely,
little milk bowl and
be-
all.
She'll be a cat.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I don't know what her character though. I don't know all the
Complete
names of
with
the
a
cats.
saucer of milk, according to Monica.
I don't know
Maybe
anything.
a litter box.
I'm not all about Cats, the musical, but I'm sure the characters are cats, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's
exactly what character?
Yeah, because
whatever.
J Hud,
Cats.
she's going to be Grisabella, and I don't know which one Grisabella
It's
is.
a big move for Cats because that thing has been out forever and ever and it's kind of over. But
It's
to
classic,
bring these people like Taylor Swift and J Hud in, and that opens it up to a whole new audience. I mean, that instantly means my daughter wants to see something like that.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
Keep it going. Another 20
We'll
years.
see what happens
30
with
years.
it. All right, so people speculate that Beyonce is pregnant, and I'm on the side. Their side with it. I think
You
that
flopped.
she is.
You
I
flip-flopped,
did.
'cause
Big
just
time.
last week you were thinking, nah, I don't think she's pregnant.
No, she wouldn't
Now
be
you're changing?
pregnant. But then I hear about how her birth date and the wedding date all have 4s in it, and she probably wants a 4th baby to tie in.
Monica
Plus, you
also
look at her Instagram.
believes, and I actually believe as well, that there is an untold competition between Beyonce and Kim Kardashian.
Yes, always.
Because there used to be, Jay-Z and Kanye. They were boys. Until Kanye got married to Kim Kardashian.
Well, you remember
that friendship went away.
It did. And he said he was looking for his Beyonce, and he found Kim Kardashian.
Yeah. So there's always Beyonce trying to prove, oh, no, there is no your Beyonce. I'm the only one. And now that the Kardashians have 3 kids.
They're all tied up.
They're all tied up.
So
and
she
it's
needs
the
to have
bottom
a
of the 9th. Who's up next?
And you can't end with a draw. You just keep playing all night
Yeah.
until we have a winner, right?
But yeah, I hit my tooth.
Kim
But
has an
anyway.
unfair advantage now, though, because she's got the surrogate. So she can just be like, order me up another one.
I know it.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
can
going to
just
be
go
interesting
for the
to
rest
see
of it.
what happens with it all.
Oh, yeah. And what'd you say about a tooth?
She hit
I
her
hit
mouth.
my tooth on the mic.
Oh, okay.
I'm bleeding out. My lip is bleeding.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
Monica's
okay.
bleeding. So if
But
you want to
number
watch
4.
Monica bleed, it is on our Facebook Live feed right now, or YouTube, Twitch, whatever it is. You can also text 52353. Liars Club is next. Celebrity underwear and outfit changes just for food. We'll get into all of it next. All right.
Hey!
So you know what you have to do, correct? Okay, good. Then do that. You know what you have to do. Fuck off.
This sounds like some kind of
I heard what
mafia
you said
business.
about our restaurant.
You know what you have to do.
No names, but I still don't believe you.
Oh!
How many times have you been?
That's the first, right?
Huh? When?
He says they treated him like he didn't belong there, and I argue that he doesn't belong there if he's going to have attitude like this.
That's what you said?
Did you say that for real?
You really felt like they treated you like you didn't belong there?
Oh.
You didn't feel snooty enough? You think you weren't snooty enough? Yeah. I don't think it's a snooty place, really.
Well, I say with restaurants, who gives a fuck about them? You're there to pay and eat. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, did it taste good? No. Come on. All right. Don't be biased just because you feel like the service.
$12 at Benny's and it would have been way better.
I mean they're good too, but
I know somebody told me they got sick from that. But
Monica got sick at that other location, at Giant Triangle, but it was from her drinking.
Yeah, it was my drinking. Something about that Parmesan
that must have been what
I
it
gotta
was.
mute this for a second so we don't get.
That's not part of the equation.
All right.
Like
Food argument talk.
Well,
Pause
dang.
As we continue.
I love their pizza though, and the mussels, and the chef that has.
Monica's talking about my muscles. She loves them right there.
She's talking about what?
Where are they? I didn't see them.
I didn't see it.
K92 Mornin Thang. Hey. Two of us are telling the truth. One of us is a liar. Pick out that liar, win a prize. I'll let you choose, depending on where you live. So I have tickets to a Salem Red Sox baseball game. You want to go? It's Christmas in July this Saturday. You get a special snow globe, the first 1,000 fans.
Ooh, I love snow globes.
To enjoy a snow globe.
Very
Or
cool.
if you're in the NRV and you would rather, I have VIP passes to a Pulaski Yankees game. So that gets you food vouchers and a merch pack.
Merch.
To get
I
some
like
Yankee
that.
gear as well.
Free merch.
774-9236. 800-468-9236. Who's lying? Is it me? Zack changed my clothes just to eat lunch.
Monica threw shade at a celebrity over their underwear.
Freddie Mac was called out for under tipping.
Zack changed my clothes just to eat lunch.
Monica threw shade at a celebrity over their underwear.
Freddie Mac was called out for under tipping.
Who's the liar? Pick them out, win the prize. Next on the thing.
Whoa! Grow!
Replay is strong mom today, right?
Correct. You will need to put in the
K92, hello, what's your name?
take the intro from my folder.
Hey, Brittany, who's a liar?
Actually, I'll make it easier for you.
Yeah, because we
we
were
talked
blabbing
about
a little bit.
something from the previous break after the intro plays. So what I would do is.
Well, do you want to?
Hey,
Sorry,
Dora, who's a liar?
if you want to check that, because you can only hear just the bare.
All right, but you should have your radio turned off. Hold on 1 second, okay?
You were saying. I'll redo it, of course.
K92, hello, what's your name?
Okay. Because I usually
You
just
said
put
Laura?
the
Hey,
intro,
Laura, who is
just
the
the plain
liar?
intro. I would take that.
Okay, but you should have your
put it
radio turned
over
off. Hold on 1 second.
And then when we start
K92,
talking
hello?
about,
Hey, what's your name?
no, there's like a full
Hey,
blown
Sarah. Hey,
conversation
Sarah, who's a
about
liar?
it. Yeah,
All right, just you should have your radio
because we were talking
turned
about
off, okay?
old tweets or something in the previous break. So I'll give you the break. I'll give you the strong mom. Shoot, I don't remember which one it is.
Or you can just cut it to right there.
Yeah, start with the strong mom shout outs where he yells that, and then cut all the other stuff, but then kind of fade it in.
Yeah.
Where's the intro in your folder?
You just use that same.
Just give me the intro.
That'll be easier. It'll be cleaner. I'll copy it to your. I'll just put it in the bin folder, so it'll be at the bottom. No, actually.
Now we're gonna have to go out to some other local restaurants.
I'll put in your replay.
Local restaurants.
I like our
Well, and we need to take. Ben requires
I'll make a
adult
strong
supervision, so we have to take him to make sure.
To try with different food and stuff. I think for the most part, Roanoke has good.
They also gave me spicy olive oil, which is just olive oil.
It wasn't the hot, spicy honey. What is that honey?
The hot honey. You didn't use the hot honey.
I did. It was just honey, and then it had sting at the end.
That's what hot honey is, stupid. What else is it supposed to be?
It's honey, but it had sting.
It's not hot. It's hot honey.
What's the point of just?
It's honey steeped in like chili peppers. It's good.
It had no extra flavor. It was just honey with sting.
Which is good.
I like it.
Because it complements. I love it.
Oh my gosh! I need you and Zach to have.
On that, you definitely don't know what you're talking about.
That's
so there's that.
That's yeah.
I need y'all to go like just all.
Because they have two totally different, completely different. I feel like there's a lot of things I would disagree on as far as food.
You think?
No, I know. But I think it's like, in a way, just interesting.
Well, again, what there is no
Intriguing,
disputing
maybe?
above all else
Monica?
is that Jay-Z's hair is awful in this video that's on in the corner.
Beyonce did it.
Of course she did.
Natural.
Good Lord. But doesn't she want her husband to look better than Kanye? Come on. It's all a competition.
He's richer than Kanye, so that's.
I know, but he's starting to look like your aunt, not your uncle.
I think he looks all right.
Ugh, no.
It's a little natural joint.
Not good. Not good. Not good, Jay-Z.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It just, he looks tired and unkempt. He needs Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. No, I can't see. Like, it just looks too.
Oh, he looks.
No, stand by. Who's a liar? You liar. Liar.
Many foals, like a swan.
Swan. Two of us truth and one of us lying. Is it me? I, Zack, changed my clothes just to eat lunch.
I, Monica, threw shade at a celebrity over their underwear.
Freddie Mac was called out for under tipping.
Oh, man. Let's start with Dora. Good morning, Dora.
Good morning.
Who's the liar, Dora?
Zack.
You think it's me? I wouldn't change my clothes just to eat. Oh, I'm sorry. That is, in fact, true. Now, you may remember on Friday, I had a very white T-shirt on.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. Yes,
Then I went home to lunch, which was a leftover chicken fajita. Salsa on that, man, and tomatoes and everything.
That's dangerous food.
I did. That is dangerous food.
Yeah, you can't tempt fate with that, no.
I'm gonna start my own very boring television show called Dangerous Food, and instead of that guy that travels the world and eats bugs and all that, blowfish and everything, it's just gonna be Dangerous Food. A wrap with a tomato in it while you have khaki shorts on.
For your clothes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I did. I said, I got to change my clothes because I know I'm going to spill. I even changed my clothes before I made the fajita because I knew there was a potential of splatter.
You're worried about the potential there.
Yes. Yes, I was. Because I know me, and I'm good at staining. So, nope, not me. Let's keep going. It's Fred or it's Monica. Let's say hello to Laura. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
All right, Laura, who's the liar?
I think it's Freddy Mac.
I think Freddy Mac. He wasn't called out for under tipping. I would hope not. And thankfully, you are correct. He is the liar.
Am the liar. No, I'm a great tipper, I feel like. My brother, on the other hand, is not. So this is actually a while back.
And he kind of looks like you a little bit. So
I don't like that.
You don't want anyone to confuse him with you.
So this is wedding weekend. We go out to eat the night before the wedding, we went to the bar and stuff. And I saw his check, and I saw how much he had put down for the tip. And I don't know what the percentage was, but it was not enough, right? And I changed it.
Did you?
So
Did
he
you
didn't
tell
know.
him? Oh,
no, I didn't tell him.
Oh.
But I'm like, I don't want this on my
So this was the
conscience.
weekend of your wedding.
Right.
And he didn't tip properly.
Him and his girlfriend ordered food and drinks and everything. I don't remember the total, but it was a significant amount.
He didn't pay with cash. He paid with a card, and you changed the tip amount on his card.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think
Well,
that's
that's
considered fraud, but I'm okay with it.
I think it's all right because one thing, your brother's from out of town.
Okay.
And so people would really confuse him with Fred and be like, no, Fred was here.
Yeah, I don't want
and
that.
Your brother's
I don't
at
want
home.
That.
He's in Maryland.
Right. I don't want that people to think about me that way or my family or anything.
Yeah.
And our server was a friend of mine.
Aha.
A distant friend, but mutual friends.
Good
but
service, good food.
So you don't want anyone to think to themselves, wow, Freddie Mac was out the other night and he tipped poorly. Now, he did seem taller and more athletic, but just he tipped poorly. That's just good.
I'm Freddie Mac.
I couldn't have that
I've done
on
that with my
conscience.
mother before. I've thrown extra money while we're walking away from the table because
Yeah.
she'd be like 10%. Like, come on.
I No, dude.
Can't be doing
at least 18.
I was a waitress. We remember.
Monica Brooks, the underwear talker. I never did get into this last week, but something about so Pauly Shore was here in studio. I was on vacation, but he came in. If you missed it, was on our Facebook Live, and you can still get it. It's on where is it? Podcast. You can get it on the podcast and on our Facebook page. You said you were talking to him about his underwear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's an Instagram video. Fred showed me the Instagram video.
The night before.
The night before of Pauly Shore.
In his hotel room when he got to town, he did an Instagram live.
And his underwear were so loose and baggy, they did not fit. So I had to ask him as a man that I know has money because I Googled. He should have some good underwear.
Are you sure he has money? I'd be nervous.
No, he does. Okay.
He has money, and his family. They have money.
Okay.
He can afford some underwear, Zack.
Yeah, his parents owned the Comedy Store, which is in Hollywood. It's a very famous comedy club.
Well, maybe they're like Warren Buffett, where they say, you're not getting any of this. You're not inheriting any of this money. You better build your own fortune. He needs Tommy John underwear. Come on.
Even if that is the case, you can still go to the dollar store and get some underwear that fit.
I don't care how poor I ever end up.
So I asked him what the deal was with his underwear.
Okay, so you asked him about
I asked him about his underwear.
And what did he say?
And he said they're just old. They're just tired. I'm like, they're tired? They're dead.
Get new underwear.
They were old.
These were retired underwear. Like, these were old. They were big and back. They were not his size ever. They weren't just stretched out elastic. These were big.
You can go back and listen to the interview.
I'm worried about him.
I'm very worried.
I think you should have driven him to Hamrick's or something. Get get
some drawers, man.
Some underwear.
Yeah, he was
I could have made some homemade underwear out of cloth around the studio.
Yeah, and I think in his Instagram live video,
it's like something.
Radio DJ makes Pauly Shore studio underwear. Now that is a headline I would have seen on TMZ.
Yeah,
way to miss an opportunity, Monica. Monica once tried to make a bra out of an old T-shirt at the gym. Hilariously did not work. I would have appreciated Pauly Shore's diaper-like paper towel T-shirt concoction.
We got extra shirts and stuff around here.
You always miss the opportunities.
I know.
You know what, Fred? She's holding us back.
On the missed opportunity.
We're
How dare
always
you?
on the missed opportunity.
Calling him out wasn't enough.
Right.
No.
Hang on. I don't even remember who won. I threw it away. But it's okay. You know you won. Hang on. We'll get to that. Awesomeness is on the way. So you got to celebrate what's good in your world. We do have prizes to hand out. I've got a bunch of different Comic-Con, Salem Red Sox tickets, Pulaski Yankees, all different things. So what is good in your world? You start the week on the right foot. Start texting now to 52353, and we will get into that next.
We are clear on the roads as far as traffic. If you see anything, pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather-wise today's lots of clouds. Thunderstorms in the area later on this afternoon, getting to 81, and storms tonight are possible. 66 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Time to see banking differently, and that's what you're doing at Blue Eagle Credit Union. Summertime is fun time. Blue Eagle finances your fun. Affordable loans for all your grown-up toys, so your jet ski, your boat, RV, camper, all of it. Apply to be pre-approved now and shop with confidence. Blue Eagle is also your ticket to fun. Discounts for theme parks and shows, as well as free movie tickets every Friday on the Blue Eagle Facebook page. You're going to want to go to BlueEagleCreditUnion.com, too, if you got any kids in the house and you're looking for them to have something to do in the summertime, or you just think they're awesome and you want to brag to the world. Blue Eagle has their coloring contest going on right now, and the grand prize will be their coloring thing will be on the cover of Growing Up in the Valley, and you also win a movie tickets for a year. So 52 Regal Theater tickets for you, your kid, when they win the coloring contest at Blue Eagle Credit Union. Membership eligibility and credit qualification requirements apply. They are federally insured by the NCUA. You can call 800-342-3429 or go to BlueEagleCreditUnion.com. It's time to see banking differently with Blue Eagle Credit Union.
The sun is out. Hey, thank you so much. You have a good one, okay? Hello. Hey, what's your name? Laura. Have you won with us before? What's your last name?
One's out.
Phone number?
Orange is the new black. End of the week. New season.
No, I fell off.
You fell off because I didn't really care for the last season.
I haven't watched the last two, I think.
Yeah, I watched the last.
I fell off, and then there were kind of mixed reviews on both of those seasons, so I think I've just sort of moved on.
Yeah, I was like...
I'm trying to get through Westworld right now. I'm not sure I like this season as much as I liked the first season, but we'll see. I got to see where it's going first. I mean, I'm still interested in it, but I'm just not sure I liked it as much as I liked the first season. So that's what we're dealing with here.
All right,
Okay.
so you have your choice. Did you want Comic-Con tickets, Pulaski Yankees, or Red Sox?
I should probably listen to it because I don't trust you.
Comic-Con, when is that? Is that
It is the way it's going to be forever.
Berglund Center.
So how was your weekend outside of your debacle?
All right, and do you know where we're located? Okay, we're open Monday through Friday, 8:30, 5:30, so you just swing on.
It's good. I didn't do a whole lot, which I was fine with.
Thank you.
I mean, I was out of town, coming home the previous weekend, and I'm going to the beach this weekend, so it was kind of a Ocean Isle, North Carolina.
It's like Myrtle, but not.
It's like Myrtle, but pretty.
Yeah, we were giving Myrtle
I was, but it's true.
hammer earlier.
Myrtle is not Instagrammable. Myrtle is fun, and I like Myrtle, but it's not pretty on any level.
Apparently, people decide like where they're going to vacation, where they're going to go on vacation, by like whether it's how Instagrammable it is and all that. So we're talking about like Myrtle. He's like Myrtle Beach is going to not be making a whole lot of money here soon or whatever.
Right now, they have high levels of bacteria in their water.
There's a couple
there's
decent,
bluer, better looking water in other places.
There's some decent ones if you want to start texting to give them a heads up. There's one about a nut allergy, which is good. Kristen and Rocky Mount snake update. We can probably go with that. Patrick and his house. Any of those are good. You know what?
Hello, not Selena Gomez. I don't know who that is.
Oh, she went Red Sox.
She want that red
I was
Sox.
definitely about to put a Comic-Con. Anyway, I'm not a huge fan of Myrtle. I went once as a teenager in high school, but we went for it was like a church trip, church youth group trip.
I'm okay with Myrtle. I like the quiet side of Myrtle now.
It was in February, and I was like, not a huge fan of this place.
Well, it's fine.
It was cold and stuff, and I didn't grow up going to the beach like as a kid. My family never went to the beach. The first time going to the beach, not really even. We stayed in a hotel.
Well, my first time going to the beach was when I was pregnant with Ava, with Jared. And that was my first time ever being at the water, and it freaked me out a little bit. I was like, okay.
You do that when you're pregnant too.
And I was pregnant, yeah. Well, at least I couldn't get pregnant while I was there. But that was something else. But Myrtle, I've been there a few times now, and it's fine. We were on the older side of Myrtle last time, where it was so quiet and there was nothing there. So
it's so over commercialized now too. Have you ever been to Myrtle?
No, I don't really go to the beach. Not beach.
Well, we went and we found a house. It was someone's house, but it was also turned to a bar. Or maybe I was just at someone's house. But Jared and I would just walk in to find what we could find. And so we hung out at this damn bar house thing and drank all night with this woman. It was a fun time. Mm-hmm. It was a good time in Myrtle. You know, someone had a bar inside of their house or something.
Okay.
And we were just walking and came across it. Had one of those little glow signs. We're open. It was just a woman. And a couple TVs and we was like, sit down. Guess what just said here?
Couple TVs.
Where are we?
So I have an idea for YouTube that I think will be funny. What I need to figure out, and I'm open to opinions on this, is how to record the audio of it. Because it needs to be readily available, decent quality, and sort of inconspicuous. It's like I could do it on my phone, but then that means I need to be present in the room, and I don't think it'll be as effective. But what I want to do is when my children start fighting with each other, which is always with their like stupid arguments about nothing, is to be able to hit something and record the audio. All I need is the audio. I don't need the video. I just need the audio, and I want it to sound halfway decent, and then my wife and I will lip sync their arguments on camera and reenact them. So I just need to find some sort of audio recorder. I need to bug my living room basically and record it. I should ask Kevin. Kevin, he's good at all the spyware. So something that, of course, isn't $1 million that I can use to just record audio either. And ideally, I think it would be like if I hear them start fighting, I can just like hit a button. Maybe there's an app, record, and it'll immediately start recording. I mean, I suppose I could set up even just like a webcam type thing that I could activate when I felt like it. But I think the key is the audio. So I need to like have a microphone somewhere near the couch, which is easy enough to do. You can kind of put it behind the couch or whatever. They'll never notice that. And as long as they're decent, like I don't expect it to be broadcast quality in your ear, but I'd like it to be good enough that it doesn't sound like completely. Maybe people need to start mailing Pauly Shore some underwear.
Yeah, I think so.
That could be a thing.
He needs them.
Yo, these
Just go commando. They were that bad.
He's probably a large. These were definitely 2 to 3X.
A large.
Like they
I think
were
he's a
rolled up.
medium.
And he had his Instagram live video just kind of going there on the desk or something, and he came out the bathroom. So he probably just got out the shower or something.
In his
was
underwear?
sad. Yeah.
I mean, in a t-shirt, you couldn't see anything inappropriate, but it was you could
His
see
butt
those
cheeks.
saggy underwear.
Boxers or tidy
butt cheeks.
whities?
Boxers.
Boxer briefs.
Okay.
Yeah, and briefs too, where they're supposed to be around the leg, not loose like boxer
The
shorts.
elastic was gone. It was,
Oh,
it was worn
completely
down. It was
destroyed.
sad, Zach.
I'm telling you, I don't care what the
Sad.
internet says his net worth is. If the man has loose underwear, he is
You
hurting
better
financially.
never have
Something's
loose
up.
drawers.
Because
like
That's
I mean,
uncomfortable,
that
too.
to me, that's one of those ones. It's in that no matter what category. No matter what, I'm gonna have underwear that fits. Okay, it's gonna be one of those.
If it's my last dime,
it's
I'm
on,
buying
it's
new
on
underwear.
new underwear. Exactly. I won't
agree.
eat, but I'll have good underwear.
And I give Monica. She called him out. That was the first thing she mentioned
I
when
had
we
to
talked
ask.
to him. Hey,
Good for you.
what's up with those underwear? Okay, come on.
I couldn't get past it though. Couldn't get past it. It was just so sad.
You know her; she can't get past
unsee
something
it.
like that.
No, she wouldn't let that go. I'm glad she didn't either.
So if you
It
missed the
broke
Pauly
ice,
Shore
too.
interview, because it
Great.
happened,
He was
I
all
mean,
right with it.
Monica and
Weeks
Fred
ago?
were here, but I wasn't, so it was sort of a pseudo vacation time. So
Yeah.
it wasn't on the regular radio; it was on our Facebook Live feed.
Right. So the video's there, and then the
yeah.
podcast, of course.
Yep.
K92 Radio app. You get everything.
Yeah, and they're all in there. We're broadcasting live right now. We're getting some good awesomenesses in here. We'll do a couple prizes for our favorite people. So you'll want to text now 52353, and I will tell you about something from me. Grocery shopping wise, this may change the game forever.
Uh-oh.
I was shunning it, but man, I don't know. I think I'm in on this bad boy now. I'll explain next. Ooh, what'll it be? I know Monica's so excited. She's already taken her headphones off. She is ready for this.
I'm ready to call people.
No, I'm kidding. All right.
All right, so you redid that?
So yeah, well, I'll take one in this first.
It's all smooth and stuff? All right.
Oh,
so-
cool. You made it
so-
suck? Good. Did you make it choppy and horrible? Nice. And then did you edit out the wrong part and still leave in the part we said to take out? Cool. This is my guy right here. This is
Talking
my
about-
guy.
I'm
My
talking
man.
about
Taking
my
us to
man.
new heights.
Benjamin.
That's right.
Thanks, man.
Your homework today, you all have to respond to my email from over the weekend.
Hey, how you doing?
That's your homework today.
Doing all right. Hey, so we want to talk to you here in just a minute. Just make sure to have your radio turned off, okay? All right, what's that?
Actually, I'll take a second one, too. If you
I'll
want.
take two.
I'll take two. I'll take
People
that
still
person.
use cubes of sugar.
I do for a specific cocktail that I make, where you muddle a cube of sugar in, because it's instead of using simple syrup, you actually want a little bit of the grit of the sugar in it.
Oh.
Because it's more enjoyable that way. But that's the only reason I own them. And I had bought like these super fancy ones at like Earth Fair.
Oh. I was just wondering, I haven't seen a cube of sugar in a long time. My aunt said.
I used to buy them for here instead of the
says.
big box, because sometimes that box is really messy, but the cubes you just reach in, plop, plop, and then keep going.
Yeah. A cube of sugar. Like two. Hello, hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text. Wanted to talk to you. Is this Dora? Hey, just be sure to have your radio turned off, okay? All right, hold on one sec. Dora.
Thank you.
Man, I thought I lost my ring yesterday. like halfway through the reception, I realized I didn't have it on. Oh. And I was like, I thought I remember putting it on today. And I couldn't remember. And I was like, oh, boy. I was already thinking of my plan. Like, okay, if I can't find it, I got to go to the jewelry store and just buy another one. And she can never know. I was already scheming in my head.
That's when someone would find it and be like, let me contact Fred and Kate and let them know.
Gosh,
like, I found
and then she still finds out.
Yeah.
Did you lose your ring?
No, here it is right here.
1 minute.
But yeah, luckily it was on my dresser at home. Somehow I just forgot to put it on.
Never be the same.
You're in my hand, a blimdo, plat, a fleet, float, flat, plop, plop. Is that the Brandon?
Mm-mm.
No. It's just a Brandon. A Brandon. Brandon.
Another loyal listener, Brandon.
Hello. Oh, Dollar Shine, what up? Dollar Shine had some fashionable shorts on Facebook this weekend, I saw.
Oh, yeah.
His outfit was very patriotic and on point. I said to myself, can I rock those shorts? And I thought, nope. No, I cannot. I did see that, Brandon. We actually talked to, hang on. Pause. Tone setter.
Gimme, good. Gimme, good. Gimme, good.
That's how you do it. You don't waltz into the week feeling all sorry for yourself.
No.
That is what losers do, actually.
Nah,
that's true.
No negativity here.
And if you have a loser attitude, then your attitude will continue. I will tell you something that is awesome in my world, may change my grocery shopping forever, even though I said no.
Wow.
Before.
You're
I'm trying it for the first time, and at least for certain applications, it is amazing. Let's start with Dora. Good morning, Dora.
Good morning.
All right, Dora, what's good in your world?
Today's my last day of summer semester.
Hey,
oh, there you go.
Man.
And that summer, I feel like summer is the hardest semester because no one else is really on campus or at school and stuff like that. It's really hard to stay motivated. Everybody's at the beach.
Where's your school? Is it online or do you go to campus?
One class is online and one class is on campus.
Okay, so you get a little bit of the desolate wasteland.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a ghost town.
It is. I know
on
it totally
campus.
is. Well, congratulations, and your hard work is paid off.
It is. Get
Now
those
you're
extra
done.
credits. Yep.
Brandon, good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, guys.
What's good, Brandon?
Well, about 5 months ago, I called in for Psychic Susanna, and she told me that I would be getting like a brand new car. Unluckily, I think that's a word. Not having good luck. So I ended up getting into an accident maybe 3 weeks ago, and I ended up getting a brand new 2018 Toyota Cruise.
There you go. So you did get a new car out of all of it. Accident. Fortunately, everyone was okay.
Right.
And you should understand, Psychic Susanna goes the extra mile for her psychic readings. She is the one that T-boned that guy just
to make it happen.
Yeah, just to make it happen.
Sometimes you need a catastrophe
Took
because
matters into her
on
own
the other
hands.
side. Yeah.
All right, Monica and Fred, we'll get to you in a second. But I tell you what is awesome, because I am using it for the very first time, is this whole online grocery shopping thing.
It's about damn
You're
time.
doing it? Are you you've done it?
Well, what I'm doing is I'm going to the beach next week, and I'm going with some other couples. And usually what happens when we get there is, in these relationships, it's the guys that do all the cooking and all the groceries and everything. It's me and these other dudes. So the second we get there, it's immediate trip to the grocery store for the 2-hour-long, 9 million grocery cart. It's like we're on a shopping spree. We're just putting everything in the cart, and it takes forever. And you're at the beach, and you want to start drinking up the beach and everything.
Yeah.
We had the brilliant idea this year to just set up an account that we can all log into and all add the groceries that we need, and then we'll just pick it up on our way to the house.
That'll save so much time.
I know!
Oh, my gosh.
Look at y'all. Get it
Time
done.
that before you were wasting. You were wasting that precious alcohol drinking time at the store.
It's freaking amazing. Even this morning, I thought, oh, yeah, we got to get peanut butter. Added it. It's on there.
Yeah.
You're so
great.
excited.
I know.
That's really cool. So you think you're going to incorporate that into your everyday? Because you go to the grocery store every day. I've never met anyone that does that, and so you got it. That might save you some time too.
I don't know, maybe
here at home.
What I have on a regular basis is, when it comes to things like produce, I got to look at it, I got to touch it, I got to see it, you know, that sort of thing. I don't really trust anyone, but in beach applications, I don't care. Just give me acorns. It's just whatever.
It'll be all right.
I want to get to the beach.
Yeah.
I'll give the bad ones to the children. It's fine.
For sure.
So yeah. I don't know. I might get hooked on it, though, because this is pretty cool. Plus, I think it's going to help us curb our spending, because you sit there and say, all right, that's enough. We don't want to spend any more money. That's
okay.
That.
You can all just see it right there in advance.
All right, everybody else, we'll keep doing some more here. We got prizes, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. Monica, Freddy Mac, you up as well, and the text, 52353. Set the tone for the week, baby, here on your K92. We did 2. Hang on one second. I'm going to get your prize. Hold on. Hang on one second. I'm going to get your prize. Yeah, you can start getting their info. I'll check and see if there's one more we want to talk to. I will, but otherwise we'll just... Which one were we just talking about? Brandon was on 3. And Dora's on 2. We talked to both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're good. It's all good.
What are the prizes?
They can have Pulaski Yankees or Comic-Con or Salem Red Sox.
Hey, Dora. Hey, so we got your choice of prize today. Pulaski Yankees, Salem Red Sox, Comic-Con tickets.
All right, Brandon, I got your choice. I've got some tickets to the Big Lick Comic-Con, August 4th at the Berglund Center. I have tickets to any Pulaski Yankees game or tickets to any Salem Red Sox game. Okay, hang on for me one quick second. Fred will get you info, and you'll be good to go. Hold on. Which ones? I think it might be Will Call.
They may be Will Call. But I tell you what.
I think it was last time. Oh, you know what? No, I think we'll let you know when they get here. But yeah, they're not here yet.
Okay, so these aren't here yet. If you haven't heard from us, we should be giving you a call when they are here. If you haven't heard from us by like next Wednesday, give us a call. Call the front desk, 774-9200. Okay. All right, sounds good, Dora. Have a good one. Thank you so much. All right,
You got 27 seconds. He's taking Salem Red Sox.
hey, Brandon. Hey, man.
Or we can just text him back if you want.
I'll give you a text. I'll text you here in a second. Well, actually, just text your address and your birthday to 5.
Stand by.
Gimme good. Gimme good.
What's good in your world? Set that tone, Freddy Mac, the working man.
Yeah, man.
You worked all weekend, so what's good in your world now?
Well, I did work all weekend, and so did my wife. Not on her regular job, but she was working around the house.
Okay.
Take care in the crib.
Doing ladies' work.
Dude,
I would never say that.
Dude, since we moved in that house November-ish or something, when we moved in, we just kind of threw all of it in the garage, which is downstairs underneath the house, which is kind of our basement.
Right.
So we didn't really, I don't know, organize it when we first moved in.
And a lot of cases, what happens there, too, is you throw all that stuff in there and you don't ever touch it again until you move it to the next house.
Yeah, that, and you just kind of take stuff upstairs as you need it. Clothes, dishes for the kitchen, whatever. This weekend, she crushed it, and our garage is amazing looking. Just organized. Everything is just organized. It's just amazing. And she did it by herself while I was out working and stuff.
Pay her to come do that at my house.
Oh, she's great with like
Otherwise
interior.
It's never getting done.
But seriously,
she is good. I
She's
know
really
she
good
is.
with like interior design and finding what matches with the furniture and all that kind of stuff. But she crushed it with the garage too, and all by herself.
Or I'll secretly pay her to come over to hang out with my wife, and then they'll be like, "Hey, why don't we organize?" Like it'll
just happen.
Right? It'll seem all organic and stuff, but really, I'm paying her. It's one of those. Monica Brooks, what's good?
I'll say what's awesome. Something that we were talking about earlier this morning, The Office. That show is awesome.
TV show, The Office?
TV show.
Okay.
Because you watch it at night, and Jared and I, that's like our show now.
I've been doing it. You copying me.
What?
Actually, it's probably he's the one copying me because he wishes he was
Jared watches all shows.
True.
He will give every show a shot. He's that guy, but The Office is one where I'm like, all right, we chill, we watch a couple episodes.
Or is Zach's nickname Jared in this situation? And Monica
We do have a secret and illicit love affair that goes on.
That's what it is.
Zach always throws that joke out there.
Well, and what we do, Fred, is
bromance.
it's because we have to be very conspicuous about it is, we can't do it together because everyone would notice. So she and I start Netflix at exactly the same time.
Yeah. I'm like, are you watching?
In separate houses on the same episode.
Like,
There you go.
Yeah, and we know.
Yeah. That's what it is.
But what's crazy about that, too, is Katie and I do the same thing. Either Friends or The Office every night to go to sleep right before bed. I don't know what it is about those shows.
It's a good pre-bedtime because you don't even feel
Yeah.
bad if you fall asleep. You can always pick it up whenever the heck you feel like the next time.
Time
Love
show.
it. Text 52353 if you got goodness in your world. We'll get to blow your mind next. Somebody was stealing tomatoes from their house. They thought it was a squirrel. It was not a squirrel. We'll explain.
Oh, boy. He already... You keep coming outside?
Yeah. Every second is like, okay.
Double nodded.
What was funny is because, you had left the room and you came in and I hadn't seen you fully come in and then you bent down to tie your shoe and you popped up. I was like, what are you, military crawling into the room?
Yeah, when did you walk in here?
You looked at me like that. I was like,
Because you're like, whoop! Hello.
Didn't even see her walking.
Well, here you are. I know I didn't. I just all of a sudden it just popped up, Fred. It just popped up.
Quite literally, I might add.
yes.
She popped up.
It just popped up. Is this song?
Yes.
Okay. My pants are inside out too, so I just want to fix that.
You ain't fixed that yet?
No.
Zach, she mentioned this to me at like 6:30.
Your
Our
pants are inside out?
Yes.
Your actual pants?
Yeah, look.
Ah.
Pants inside out?
Oh,
Get the
that's
tag
great.
outside? It's like legit.
Yes.
Bro. What did your shirt
Have
say?
time. Girls rule.
And boys drool. Girls rule. We can't put our pants on right, but we rule. We're too busy being awesome.
Here comes rain.
I know it's a very dreary morning.
I think it's sprinkler.
Sprinkle,
It's very dreary.
Sprinkle tinkle.
I'm telling you, that rain last night was right on time.
Yeah.
It was really cool how that happened. During the
Make
wedding.
your own sunlight.
Yeah, because it
It was supposed to rain. It was like 100%.
What was
like
it? Probably
on
like
Friday.
was it 11? Did it start raining around 11? I
11,
was asleep. I don't
11:15-ish?
know.
Yeah.
I heard it. Kind of woke me up, but I didn't register what time it was.
And then it came down hard.
It
after
did.
that. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it definitely woke. I can tell if it woke people
Yeah,
up.
but Saturday was one where I'm like, oh, it's gonna wake the kids. It was really just like boom.
Oh, see, that was Brandon. Brandon.
Oh, I've never heard his
So?
voice. I didn't know.
It sounded like Brandon.
His phone was weird.
It was kind of.
Unless it's another Brandon Miller. I don't know. Brandon, are you in there on Facebook? I didn't even see. I figured it was him because he's the one who texted, "It's Brandon." So I figured he was like, "Hey, it's me."
Okay.
You know, that's what I thought.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Hi, Tracy. Just give birth in a Chick-fil-A bathroom and you'll be good to go. What's up, DeWism? It's the cousin reunion, the cousin family reunion.
Yeah.
Dallas Shine. DeWism. Where's Showtime? Missing
He's in L-
Showtime
he's in
this
LA.
morning.
He's been in LA.
Oh, yeah, so it's too early. Bloody foot. Bloody flute. LA. Stand by. K92 Mornin Thang. I'll tell you what's awesome when you find out Monica's been wearing her pants inside out all day.
I know.
And she's mentioned this to me off the air a couple of different times this morning, but has yet to fix it.
And no, I haven't fixed it yet.
She's gone to the bathroom too. It's gone
Yeah.
in and out of the studio.
But it's
and
not
stuff.
enough time to like just, you gotta undress and all this. I'm like, I'm just mad about
Is
it.
there yoga pants? Is
Yeah.
that shit? Yeah.
Workout pants.
She's got her what is it? Workout gear. Her
Mhm.
lounge gear.
I'm ready to work out.
Active wear. That's what it is. Her active
I'm going
wear.
to Starbucks with my active wear.
And she's so active, it's inside out, and she hasn't even had time to flip it the right way, so she got her tag
It's so
flapping
stupid. I
around.
hate
Oh, it's
that.
awesome. You leave it that
Might
way.
as well just leave it now.
Because now the inside's dirty, so you might as well just keep the outside. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I just find it hilarious. That's all. So if you want to see a grown woman and a mother with her pants on inside out, you can go to our K92 Morning Thang Facebook.
Like, look at that woman over there.
There
Someone
she is.
tell her.
Sticking her lip out like all sad.
Someone was
Sad.
stealing the tomatoes and strawberries from this couple's garden, And they figure it's a squirrel.
Yeah,
Oh, those stupid squirrels. I swear to you, every time I go out to pick one of my tomatoes and there's a little bite mark in it, I think I'm getting a gun. Like, that's what I start thinking. Oh, yeah.
Oh, squirrels.
Yeah, turns out, so they set up a little security cam to see.
Yeah.
It was the mailman.
What?
Mailman.
Huh.
Yep, he was stealing all their tomatoes and strawberries.
I guess he has his little, little pack, his little knapsack.
Little mailbag?
Yeah,
I know, and he put it in his knapsack. knapsack.
Gosh, what is this, kindergarten?
I know.
Get your knapsack.
Like 1812, and people still said knapsack.
Yeah, well.
Yep, he was the burglar. They say they don't want him fired. They just want an apology and then perhaps some tomato sauce or strawberry pie with all of their stuff.
Wow.
But I got jerk.
Yeah, the mailman.
Steal
You'd
my
be
tomatoes.
mad about that.
Oh,
You'd
I'd
be so
furious.
mad. You wouldn't let that go. No.
Right.
In his knapsack.
Yeah, especially if they weren't putting in anything like a good container, just storing it in their knapsack.
And I would be yelling, "Excuse me, sir or madam, what is that in your knapsack?"
Right. Knapsack. What are you, storming Normandy?
You gotta have a knapsack, yes.
Knapsack.
Here's one that would make Monica furious because she hates flying and she's got to fly soon.
Yeah.
So this is Air China, which we are not taking to
Nope.
Chicago. I can assure you that. All of a sudden, the plane just starts making a descent, one of those fast descents, all the way down. Why? Co-pilot was vaping.
Oh, no. That's a fight. Once we land, it's on.
Wow. Wow, wow,
So
wow.
you go ahead and land this plane real quick.
Choke him to death with his knapsack. Is
Yes.
that what will happen here? Yeah, so he was vaping, and he wanted to shut off the air recycling fan to prevent that ridiculous cloud of vape smoke from spreading into the cabin. He flicked off the air conditioning by mistake, which lowered the oxygen levels, set off the altitude warnings, and forced the plane to have to descend below 20,000 feet.
Oh,
Because that's what you have to
no.
do to get back to the regulation and everything. Gas mask fell out and all that stuff.
Because of a vape.
Because of the vape.
You lose your pilot license, I'm pretty sure.
Probably
Pilot's
not.
license.
What?
Come on,
Probably
like you
not.
can't. You don't smoke on an aircraft. No one.
no,
You-
but that's Air
or
China.
anything.
I
Especially
tell
not
you
a
what.
vape. You're super not cool for
I know.
smoking a vape in the.
You know what? In
cockpit.
China, worse things might happen to you instead of just getting fired. Like you steal a tomato there, they cut your finger off and they feed it to you. That sort of
Yeah.
thing. They don't actually do that.
No,
I don't know.
well.
But the knapsack, you better,
Yeah, you better.
you better recognize with that knapsack. That's what we're talking about.
Text reports have an accident 220 South in Boone's Mill. Some lanes blocked on the south side. Delays in both directions, though, north and south. So you definitely want to be aware if you're headed that way. If you see anything, you can pull over, text it safely to the number 52353. Storms in the area today, rain off and on throughout the day, and storms this evening. 67 at K92.
This evening.
I was ready to say this night. 67 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
This dark, sun-be-gone rainfall head on your
Yeah.
face.
Get your knapsack.
Mhm.
That's right.
K92. This dark sack.
Fucking 1812.
What are you, storming Normandy?
I was like, it just sounds like something of the military.
It does.
You put the knapsack on your back, and you got all your gear and shit.
I couldn't think of you calling it a bag or whatever.
A little mail sack. Yeah. You got one of those mailmen in your neighborhood that like walk and they don't drive up to the mailbox, they walk up to each door and stuff. Yeah, they got the little mail sack. Knapsack, yeah.
You and your thievery knapsack. I see what this is all about. I see what we're talking about here, you damn knapsack.
I guess it is an older term.
You know what it is, though?
I think it's funny.
When you're done carrying your knapsack around and you are very tired, when you come into the house and you remove your slacks and then you sit down and you relax on your Davenport, people...
Davenport.
Now we're getting into some real relaxation.
Maybe, just maybe, you grab a snack out of the cupboard for yourself.
Uh-huh. If it's and you know what I will do too, Fred, is if it is cold, I will perhaps put an Afghan on my legs.
Warm up a little bit. Hey, I mean, look at her. You know what?
No one can see her. You say, look at her. She's hiding off the camera.
Look at her, stealing again.
Stealing.
Yeah, it is.
I'm protecting
You're stealing. You're taking the big family value size Germex and putting it into your personal keychain hand sanitizer.
Personal or something that is protecting staff members?
You got an answer for everything.
At your house.
Thief.
Who's it protecting?
Thieving.
Thief. You're thieving. You are thieving. You don't show up to any of them. What are you talking about? Lots of meetings. So what you're saying is you're stealing my hand sanitizer that I need for my meetings.
No.
Look at her. She's still going. You didn't even stop.
It's not full yet. Wow. Oh, yeah. Look at it go. Oh, yeah. It's a soft serve antibacterial ice cream cone is what it is.
No. Undelete.
Stealing or protecting?
We vote stealing. Yes, actually, it's still stealing. We'll go with that one.
This is how you...
It's raining and not men. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Amen. I saw Rita yesterday.
Oh, cool. How's she doing?
Good.
Where'd you see her?
She started a podcast.
Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to check that out.
And so she asked, I told her yes. So she came over to do her interview thing.
About love?
Mm-hmm.
You and Jessica?
Mm-hmm. Nice. She is moving to Minnesota.
No!
Yep.
Well, I mean, is it because of career stuff or because of...
Her boyfriend? Or?
Her boyfriend lives there.
Oh, I didn't thought he was...
This is a different boyfriend than when she was here.
Oh.
She's actually only known him for a few months.
Okay.
She met him through mutual friends, and they've been in contact since.
Well, good for her.
And she's like, there's not really any work for me here for what I want to do. She said, I'm working in an ice cream shop, and I figured, what the hell? Let me try somewhere new.
What does she want to do?
She wants to do, like, audio production and stuff like that. She is.
Yeah, but I didn't know exactly what
So, I mean, so she's interning. She's going to, there's some, like, podcast company or network or something there, and she's going to try to get a job there. There was some other thing she applied for. Whatever. I emailed Dave Ryan. I was like, if you need an audio production person, man, I'm telling you, she's
That'd be great.
totally worth it.
That'd be a great place.
So she's like, I don't know. I mean, she's not from here. She's like, I'm not from here. I just figured, I'm young. This is the time to. She's from Connecticut.
That's right.
Oh.
So she figures this is the time that you do this in your life, which she's right. So that's what she's doing.
Okay, because I thought she was from here, like family.
No.
I thought she was from here, too, for some reason. I know she's graduating and everything.
Well, that makes it even easier.
Exactly.
Yeah. You ain't got no connection.
So it's worth it. She's like, it's worth a try. Screw it. I can always move somewhere else.
Yeah,
She's like, I can always go home and live in my mom's house if I really needed to.
Right. So that's good for her.
Yeah. So she's moving in like a month, she said. But yeah, if you're like sitting around and you're just slinging ice cream and you think, well, what the hell? I can't find anything here that's working for me, so let me try somewhere else. Especially if you're living in like Lynchburg, there's not a lot going on there for stuff like that.
Right now for what she wants to do. Dang, good for her.
He didn't cough. He's an expert at smoking, clearly.
Ooh, whiskey? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were
always. Yeah, no, he's a pro.
He spit out that entire verse without even.
Yes. I believe he smoked weed once or twice.
Yes, I think he has.
This morning.
Oh, Instagram name change. Sydney Home.
Oh.
Home?
H-O-L-M.
Oh, home. Okay. I'm like, home. That's a weird name. H-O-M-E. Home.
Home is where the heart is. Yeah.
Home is where the heart is. Ha 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 ha. They probably have something somewhere in their house that's going to say that on a doily, like in a bathroom. It's going to say home.
Hashtag was to have and to home.
I saw that on the invite, yeah.
I was like announcing it to all the guests. I was like, you see what we did there? That hashtag was
It was good though.
Nah, man, it was very nice
Monday Thang, Monica Zack, Freddy Mac in the house. You on the text 52353. We were doing Awesomeness. What's good in your world? Text 52353 from Adam. He just won $100 on a scratcher over the weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Very nice.
Let's see if I can win one of those.
Philip in Roanoke just found out he got a 5 on his AP World History exam.
Oh, yeah.
5's the best, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He got a 5 out of 100. It was the worst day ever.
I had an AP exam. I got like a 2 in high school.
Yes, you did.
It was AP Economics. Not good. Not good. And you hope to get college credit because that was the whole reason you do it. Because like, I can get college credit for taking.
That's right.
Nope.
I got like a 2. Bad.
Nope.
Bad.
Back to class for you.
I'm not like Philo.
Here's a text 52353. I just got stung and it was in my shirt and I did not wreck my car.
Okay, good.
So shout out to that person. I know, my God. Let's see. We have Patrick is the best thing in the world right now, waking up in our new house. We were supposed to have moved in 10 months ago, but actually enjoying our first Monday. So shout out to you. And the person who's patting me on the back, Zack, thank you so much for that idea about the group pre-grocery shopping. We're going to do that for our beach trip next weekend, too.
Definitely.
For something like that, that's perfect. If you're doing a beach weekend, even by yourself, but with other people in particular, do the online grocery ordering. Everyone fills out exactly what they need, and then you don't waste any precious beach time shopping when you get there. I know.
We're going to have a family vacation. I mean, it's going to be like 10 plus of us, so yeah.
Because then I can override other people and be like, really, Todd, we don't need that. That's too expensive. Put that back.
Mayonnaise? We need mayonnaise and ranch.
Why are you buying Dukes when we can have store brand? What are you doing? The kids can eat store brand. They'll be fine. Angry Zack's Angry Podcast is on the way. That is on our YouTube and Facebook channel. So it's the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. It'll happen there and then on the podcast and all that. On the radio, it's the return of a TV show. I've been praying for this for about 12 years. A reboot I'm actually excited about. Yeah, this is the one I've wanted.
Okay.
Oh, and being able to text order a beer at a baseball game.
What?
Yo, they bring it right over to you?
Technology, baby. Love it.
Yo, I was thinking about that time we used to have with Grandma Hall, right? My mom's a family of 6. So we have Grandma Day. It's like some day in the summer where she just watches all her grandkids. I'm the oldest grandkid. And I was probably 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. And I remember she took us out. We went to this little museums and shit. And on the way home, there was a wasp. She had a van. She has a caravan. So there was a wasp in the back of the van. And we're in the back seats going crazy. Like, it was stuck on the window. It kept flying in the car, like, around, and then would come back. And we were going insane. And she almost, like, wrecked the car, like, trying to tell us to calm down. And we all in the back just... And she expected me as the oldest to be keeping calm for some reason. So somehow I remember getting in trouble for that. And I just remember, man, she'll never let me live that down. Like how crazy we were just going. And one little wasp. Nobody got stung, I don't think. But she tells that story all the time. They almost made me run off the road.
Hold it in the road.
Yeah. Going down the highway, we just start. All 6 of us, like 6, 7 of us.
Oh, Monica, look, here's another moment in time of my old tweet, September 29, 2009. Gonna take a swing at a pre-work gym trip tomorrow. Happened one time. That one time, and that's it. Carla Hall kind of looks like Snoop Dogg with that hair.
A little bit. You raise me up.
always try to be aware of like any kind of plastic bags in the car. You know, if you have to go to the grocery store, you're like, oh, take whatever item out, and then you put a bag down on the floorboard. If I had a friend that wrecked because she had a plastic bag and had her windows down and blew up in her face. She crashed, and like it was just from.
Oh. What? So what? She's putting the bag down for what?
Like she just put a plastic bag in the floorboard on the passenger side, but she had her windows down and she's driving.
Air's going. What was the back purpose of putting the bag?
Just tossed it in their floorboard. Like she took whatever out of the bag and then just threw it down.
Empty, so not holding
it was
it
empty.
down.
Yeah. But
And it flew up in her
face as she was driving. After that, I was like, oh god. Kelsey got a promotion.
Delicate.
He doesn't that. He doesn't. He wears like the same clothes a lot. Like, he kept asking what people were saying about the Facebook Live interview stuff. Though he was like, "Yeah, send me the link." So I sent it to him. I don't know if he watched it. It's really not much. Coughed a lot.
Delicate.
I'm like, can you drink that coffee and clear up that?
Just text for your beer, and it'll be delivered to you at a baseball game. I like that. Taylor Swift leading the trending.
T Swift.
She's doing her stadium tour, so all the shows are outside. When I was in Philly, it was fortunately the weather was pretty much perfect. Wasn't too hot. No threat of thunderstorms. She did a show in the pouring rain in New York City over the weekend. I don't know if you saw it. They had some sort of nor'easter go through.
Okay.
There ain't no canceling these shows.
Nah, man, you got to stay on schedule.
So she basically performed in the pouring rain. There's pictures of him. She is out there soaking wet, going at it.
She
Anything for her
pulled
fans.
it off.
Oh, absolutely. She's also
cat.
getting sued. That's what's trending here over her social networking app. You know that thing that she has?
I forgot about it. Yeah.
There's an app called The Swift Life, and that's where Taylor Swift fans can get Taylor Swift stuff. I mean, she's
Exclusive news.
She's a merch and production machine.
Absolutely.
The merch line, when I was at the show, every single merch tent had a line. That was the longest line.
Yeah.
I mean, easily $200,000 in sales, I would think, in one night. One night.
Especially for like a seemingly once-in-a-lifetime type of event that, seeing Taylor Swift live in concert. You got to have a momentum.
So she's getting sued. It is a guy whose name is Patrick Bennott, and he owns a small computer consulting company called The Swift Life, which he did start 10 years ago, and he does have a trademark on it. And he's suing because one of the things he has to deal with is a ridiculous amount of messages to his email address of help@swiftlife.com from Taylor Swift fans complaining about things on their their social media app.
So he'll get money, right?
If it's Taylor's really good at suing for trademarks and things like that, so I would assume it's going to go in the reverse here. That I mean, if he was first, something's got to happen. It's got to either be a settlement or
for sure
she's got to change the name.
He'll settle.
Oh yeah, there'll be a settlement. He'll probably give up the name.
Yeah,
but like, just give me the money. I'm out. I'll be good.
Number 2.
That's what I'd do.
For sure.
I know.
We should have. Shouldn't be K92 Mornin Thang. We should have been K92 Taylor Swift. We should have tried that. We should have beaten her to the punch.
We would have been at the beach right now.
I would.
The show, yeah.
Trending number 2. I'm very excited, so indulge me in my TV nerdness. But one of the actors is now saying 90% chance that a Deadwood movie will finally happen.
No, what is Deadwood?
Deadwood was a show on HBO. 12 years ago is when it went off the air. It was set in Deadwood, which is a real town out in North Dakota, South Dakota, something like that.
Okay.
And it was a Wild West kind of show. Okay. I loved it. It was supposed to have one more season, and it never happened. They got into an argument. Stopped. The creator, HBO, Paramount got into this battle, and the whole thing fell off. So the show never had closure. It only got canceled. It was very popular, but it only got canceled because of this argument. Mm-hmm. And they're saying that there is a decent chance, 2-hour movie to wrap it all up. filming this fall.
Okay.
So I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, you need closure,
the
man.
project has received a $4 million tax incentive in California.
Okay.
So it is going in the right direction.
Number 1.
Number 1 trending. You go to a Philadelphia Phillies game, you sit in certain sections now, Freddie Mac, and you have an iPhone, you can text order your beer.
What if I have a droid? Nope.
Nope. Working on it.
Sorry?
They're still working it. Trying to figure that out.
They're actually not working on it because this is part of it's Apple. Apple Business Chat is this thing, and they have a partnership with Aramark, which is the concession people.
Yeah.
And so in certain sections, there's a little QR code on the back of your seat. You just scan it, and a little chat window pops up. Hello, sir. What may I get you? Beer.
Wow.
And then
that's
they bring it to you.
amazing. And I think pretty soon it starts with beer, which is already cool.
Yeah.
But you're going to be able to order a whole meal, like all the food, whatever
That's
food
really
you
nice.
want.
Or you see like a cute girl, you be like, I'm going to get her a beer.
Yeah.
Just scan her. Give me her code.
Especially if you really, especially if you're so silly. Especially if you're really into the game, you don't want to get up and leave. And sometimes, you know, the beer person isn't walking up and down your aisle all the time.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Salem Red Sox, come on, baby.
I know.
We
No, because
next.
I will say my editorial comment, and Phillies fans, you can get mad at me if you want, but ultimately you have to agree. A lot of Phillies fans should not have easy access to beer.
They overindulge.
Yeah, they're already.
They rowdy?
They're on 11 as it is. So
Yeah.
they need to work for their beer just a little bit. Really, they should have to pass a 2-question math test just to get their
Dang.
beer.
I mean, I don't want to poo on Philly too much, but they celebrate. Like, they just won the Super Bowl last year. That was the first Super Bowl and all that. They were doing some crazy stuff.
Their fans are
I'll
rowdy.
just put it
That
that
guy
way.
ate horse poop.
They
I mean,
celebrate on another level. I
When
don't know
I
what it
went
is.
to the Taylor Swift show, which is where the Eagles play, Lincoln Financial Field, when you purchase a bottle of water, they take the cap. They don't let you keep it.
They take
open
the
it
cap
and
away from you?
Yes.
Why?
Because Eagles fans will throw the bottles at people as projectiles.
Are you serious? That's
yes.
why?
That is. I told Bob Patrick, and he said, "Oh, it's because they'll throw it." That's exactly
crazy.
why.
Yeah, it's just
exactly
a known
why.
fact. In fact, I could see them not giving out, cans or something like that.
Nope.
Wow.
They'll
take
throw
your
caps
cap away.
so you can't throw the full bottle.
The full
at
bottle.
It's
anybody.
like you're in school.
Yep.
Wow.
It's all true. That's it. I mean, we had a great time.
They're
but
at
I
another
know
level.
exactly.
We're much better like that.
Angry Zack's
here.
Angry Podcast is next. Over it. I'm going to make a shocking confession of something I'm over. It might not be that shocking because I've talked about being over this, but I'm putting my money where my mouth is. My actions are speaking. So we're going to get into over it, also because Monica's mad at cauliflower. So go to the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page right now on the radio. Strong mom shout-outs next on the thing.
Awesomeness. Free one-night DVD rental.
Oh, there you go. I just unsubscribed from the Redbox emails. They were still email. I'm trying to clean up one of my email accounts because it's just 50 million sploogies.
Is there anything at Redbox I want to see?
A ribbit to the bobo. Happy birthday, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Lisa. I'm having a date with Lisa tonight. Isn't that exciting? Okay, let's see. Let's call this up. Let's start recording here.
The Rock movie with the basically King Kong. King Kong 2018 version.
Jumping over to another building to save his children.
I loved Rampage, the video game, when I was a kid. That was my favorite game ever. And because why that one was great is that was sort of the first collab game. Where you could have 3 people all play at the same time and all do stuff. And then that became a thing. That's when all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and all those games came out back in the day. Yeah. All the old superhero Marvel Avengers and everything. Those all came out after Rampage. Rampage. Okay, let's take that. Let's drop these. Let's put this here.
There's nothing really at the Redbox.
Jim Carrey had a movie, Dark Crime? That wasn't
No.
For the hip to the like Michael, all different body, everybody duddy, ula bula biko. Yeah, he got really weird.
Yeah, he got weird. He did Mr. Penguin Poppers,
Mr. Penguin Poppers,
Paris,
yes.
Whatever. He did that, and that was it. So he did a kids movie. He's done now.
So disrespectful. Penguin Popper, whatever the dumb movie was.
It was dumb.
Dumb bitch movie, stupid. Whatever it was.
Kids like it.
Nobody care.
Yeah.
It's the one with the penguins talk, right?
Yeah.
Animated movie? Or
no.
I don't remember. I do remember the penguins though.
Yeah. Mr. Penguin Poppers. Popper Penguin.
Let me just post this.
Post it
here.
Zack. All right.
Let me post it like Malone, baby.
Well, let's see what you did there.
I see what you know. What it was the perfect opportunity to do that. Meow, meow. That's what I'm talking. Meow, meow, meow. Over it. That's what we cover today in Angry Zack's Angry Podcast. When you've just decided you are straight up over something, and I mean, it can be food related, or it can be something that you do, hobby, person, anything, pastime, all that different stuff. I'm going to get into I have no love for fantasy football anymore.
What?
I'm completely done with it. But let's talk about Monica's hatred of cauliflower first.
Cauliflower, because you don't want a health kick.
Uh-huh.
And I tried out the cauliflower crust. And
pizza.
To make your own pizza at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had that one. It's not.
Yeah, no, it's not my favorite thing.
You know how I am, I'm like addicted to something for a certain amount of time. So it was for like 5 days. I'm like, okay, I'm going to use this cauliflower
so you
crust.
were into the cauliflower crust?
Yeah, I was into
Complete
it for
opposite direction. Okay.
Yeah, until I got sick.
It
made me feel bad.
I wanted to like the cauliflower crust because, in theory, you think good. It's none of the dough.
Yeah.
It's sort of this thing, but
healthy.
It doesn't crisp up enough to my liking, and it's very floppy. Like it's
floppy.
very break-aparty and that sort of thing. So it really, you can't pick it up and eat it. You kind of have to, it's all knife and fork.
Yeah, you got no structure.
The nutritional quality of it ain't really any better than regular dough. So now you think, what the hell is the point of all this stuff?
Yeah.
Just get a tummy ache.
Yeah. So you ate so much of it that you got a tummy
the
ache?
fiber and all that stuff. I'm like, this right here it has to go.
So
I'm
you're
done with it.
Are you done with cauliflower crust, or are you just over
crust.
cauliflower?
Cauliflower, it can come back into my life later on.
Okay.
In a hibachi meal or something.
Because I love me some cauliflower rice. That one to me,
I haven't
that's
tried that
perfect. You sub out rice if you're going to do in like a stir fry or something like that. It's the you can buy them at the grocery store, or you can pulse it up yourself in a food processor.
And it's not bad.
I swear to you, I don't notice a difference. Because rice has that quality. It has a texture, but it doesn't have much of a taste.
Yeah.
No, unless you put sauces in it and stuff.
So it basically it absorbs everything else that's on top of it. Whatever the stir fry is, whatever the sauce is. So cauliflower rice has a very similar texture. Yeah. And again, also the taste is just completely masked by everything else. So that one I do like because it's even more vegetable. I'm going to use some tonight, actually.
The crust,
no, the crust I just over it. But people. I'm over fantasy football, man. I'm over it. I don't want to play anymore. I'm just done. My enjoyment of fantasy football has basically been dwindling away over the last couple of years, and I just don't feel like doing it anymore. And I'm not going to get into one of those stupid cop-outs of, I just don't have any time. I'm so busy, blah, blah, blah. I could make time if I wanted to.
Not into it.
I don't want to. Yeah. I would rather make time for other things.
A group of friends, like, you were all about it.
You were the
travel to different places just to have, like, get-togethers and stuff.
Yep.
And
I haven't been the captain or the commissioner is what you would be if you were running the league. I gave that up 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
And I've loved that because now I have none of the responsibility of dealing with that garbage. But yeah, I've had one league I've been in. God, it's friends from college and people I've been in for years. But this year they scheduled the draft at a time that I'm unavailable. And I said, I'm out. I'm done. I'm out the league.
It was that easy.
Yeah.
Were they yelling or texting you saying, what's going
on,
man?
They understood. And I'm just kind of over the drama. One of my other friends, when I went out, he said, I'm out too. He wanted out at the same time.
It's just it's too over commercialized, maybe, and it's just kind of
the internet has ruined it.
Wacky.
Now the internet has been great for fantasy football, where you can play from a distance and you can stay in touch with people. But the problem comes from the information side. There's too much of it. So now everybody has the same information. Any nose picker can trip and fall into all the information very easily.
And win the league.
Right. So there's no skill anymore. It's all luck. It's all kind of where you end up and who you end up with. And so I am now down to one fantasy football league.
Wow.
One. I believe at my pinnacle around here, 12, 13, something like that.
Like, I didn't even know how you would even function with all of those teams and everything.
Keep up with it,
I like doing it, and it was easy to keep up with if you like all the stuff, but I am over it. I don't want to do it anymore, and I am down to one. And I would quit that league if they didn't owe me money. So the only reason I'm staying is because they owe me money.
Give me my money.
Like, I ain't leaving until I get fully reimbursed on the money you people owe me.
For sure.
Well, good for you.
But I could easily cancel that and just move on. It's
over it.
It's one of those things where now it's so easy for your entertainment. There are so many things at your fingertips for your free time.
Yeah.
Could be gaming, could be something on your phone, could be, any movie you want to watch at any time ever, any TV show. So it's like there's so much more accessible at all times.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I'm feeling the same way about Snapchat. y'all. Like, I'm really becoming over it because you can do all the same things on Instagram.
And Instagram's better.
We were talking about this in the regular show. Like, Instagram is just better. The quality is just right. I don't know what it is about Instagram, but Snapchat is just, I don't know. It's just, I'm looking at it this morning. I'm like, oh, all these filters I used to put on my face. Oh, cool. Yeah. But it's just not, it's not the same.
When you have kids, though, it's good to have Snap. And also, when you, with Snap, it's gone. So I'm like, okay,
nothing's
gone.
ever truly gone.
I know
let's not kid ourselves on that. It's always somewhere. And you can, your Instagram stories are supposed to be gone after they're out there too, in the same level. But
nope, all it's take is a screenshot.
It's because Snapchat is laid out terribly. It's confusing.
It's got to do better.
Instagram, it's easy. It's that you know exactly what you're doing. I get on Snapchat, I feel like a 100-year-old dinosaur that's never used a cell phone before.
And I mean, I've kept up with the upgrades and updates and stuff, but it's just, I don't know, man.
You're over it. You're over it.
Yeah, I guess so.
The love affair is over. Hey, things change, people change all the time. So that's what it is. Over it.
All right.
Over it. Blah. That's right, y'all. Over it. Right now, we are over this live broadcast, only because it's over. Not because we hate it, but because it is over. So have a lovely, dreary Monday, but we will be here for your dreary Tuesday as well.
This is nothing but the bed.
What?
Uh-oh.
Was that the replay?
Yes. Or did I play the intro by mistake? I think I did that.
The entire time?
Yeah.
So that was how long?
3 or 4 minutes.
So you put in an intro? Instead of a replay?
I pulled in the wrong file. I pulled in the intro like a dummy. Stupid.
No one texted.
Ugh. All right, I got to go. Bye.